We're gonna go with this one.
Bum, 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 bum,
So,
bum, bum,
last we left
bum.
off, you guys
Is
had,
Ginger streaming?
I believe she's here.
I'm
No,
Oh,
streaming.
you
streaming? I don't know.
right.
Yes, it's
Okay.
on.
Last we left off, uh,
Sorry.
your troop had taken a particular book to a man very few of you actually trust. And though he said he can open the book, many of you opted to not open the book and leave it closed. Leaving with more questions than answers, you all made your way back to the Beard and Barrel, where you guys discussed and thought your best course of action at this point to find some of the missing and hopefully get to the bottom of the mystery of where these cultists are coming from. Through clever charm, one of you managed to boost the confidence of an, I'm going to butcher this, an Arakakra.
Aarakocra.
Yeah, that.
It's a cute man.
Particularly that of chicken lineage. Though very close to doing some adult activities, another member quickly swooped in and saved our friend and proceeded to drag him up to his room where he passed out, and all of you managed to wake up with a long rest because you decided to call it a night. The information that he had gathered from this woman was a likely spot to look for the origin of this cult and the resurrection of this cult would be in the sewers. That
Lovely.
you guys know nothing about. In there, I leave it to you.
Is it we don't know anything about the sewers?
Nope.
But do we know that they're in the sewers, or that that's where they've been sort of?
You know that that is a likely spot to look first.
Okay.
Phoenix,
So-
you look the map up.
Mhm.
I was concerned. Like, are we sat downstairs? Yeah. Or have we all congregated downstairs?
Do you guys all want to congregate downstairs?
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like
Okay.
we'll probably just get up and head
Yeah, I'm
downstairs.
fine with that.
Alright. So, as you guys
Yuri!
all, you guys can feel free to put yourselves wherever you wish around the table, but that seems to be your table of choice.
Okay.
The corner.
Sorry, give me a second.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna look to
Y'all
Baron.
Y'all can do whatever y'all need, but
Okay.
I'm just fixing some stuff.
I was gonna look to Baron and be like, "Hey, I'm really sorry for putting you in that predicament last night. Tried to wingman you out of there at least to save you from that, but yeah, I figured they might be a little bit more intelligent. I didn't really know that they were like a part chicken, or I wouldn't have sent you over there."
Oh, it's no worries. Really, I got information that we need. That's the important part, isn't it?
I would ask him then what he found out. and if you'd be willing to share it with the rest of the party.
Of course, of course. The information I gathered is that she had seen several hooded figures wearing the same kind of cloaks that we encountered with those cultists the other day, going in and out of a certain sewer system. So, leads me to believe that either they have a outpost down there, or that's where their main base of operations is.
He
No.
would shake his head and he'd say outpost is more likely. No one would in their right mind would put a main operating base in a sewer system.
Well, I don't know. They were dealing with mimics, so from all I can tell, is they're fucking idiots.
That's fair. I would definitely say that I think what we should do is find out from the people who live here and know more about where the sewer system can be entered from. And I think the best route would be to I want to say like we should definitely try and find alternate exits if possible as well, not just dive right in on the first entrance that we find. We should check out all entrances and see what would be the best way in. That way we also know how to get out if need be. If there's any locks or anything, we can take them off so we're not stuck on the outside of a door that's already locked from the other side. So
What are you thinking then? Maybe split up, check around each of us, take a direction, go off in the city and see if we can find a sewer entrance.
I'd say 2 and 2. Definitely not likely to, or I think wise to go alone, especially with that book in your bag. You're definitely going to be a big target, I think, and the chances of that thing having some kind of a tracker on it, I think, is very likely as well. So,
Well,
I think I have the
so
book.
then why don't...
oh, I
don't
thought we
think-
put it in his backpack.
I don't think we gave it back to him. I think I kept it for the meantime.
Can I have my book back, please?
Yes. 100%.
Thank you very much.
So, yeah, I would definitely say we should not go alone, but 2 and 2 would be wise at the very least, and we should definitely find out where these sewer systems are. Like, find out where, if there's manholes, if there is like gated entrances, you know what I mean? Like almost like a sewer entrance, like large pipe with a fucking gated door is what I'm kind of picturing, more old style sewer duct network. So I would definitely say we should scout these areas out, see what we see. If we see anything, do not immediately engage. Report back here in, like, let's say a few hours, and we'll discuss what we've seen, and then we'll plan our moment from there. But we need to be smart about this.
If I could make a suggestion, then in that
I'm
case,
all
why
ears.
don't I sit here and kick it with the book so that I don't draw any unwanted attention that we already have. You guys split off in pairs. Take a copy of the map of the town with you. Mark off whereabouts you are, and then write down what it is you see when you get there. And then, as you say, Rebecca, we can all confer. We can all confer notes and decide which way we want to approach it. Which door are we taking? Door number 1, manhole number 2.
I hear you, but he's gonna look off over his shoulder for a minute and just kind of look around again the bar, and again seeing that table full over there of what, a deep gnome and a rock gnome. I have pretty high perception, but I know like at least that they are like of like more the dustier, rolling around in rocks kind of people.
Yeah, your passive perceptions. Yeah, you can definitely tell they are salt of the earth, like miners, foundry workers.
Okay. What I'm thinking is, I'm gonna look back to them and say, you know, this is another shot in the dark, and it might be a long shot, but it's just a guess. And I'll point out, like, over my shoulder, those guys over there look like they've been rolling around in the dirt for a minute. Maybe they're the ones that built the pipelines in the sewer system. Maybe we can ask them.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm gonna look over to Baron and ask him, what do you say? You want to try and maybe work your charm a little bit more? Try and, see if you could pry some more information? You did well the last time. I'd say you're definitely our best bet.
Yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot.
See what you can find out about
Right.
the sewers. And as he does that, I'm gonna look over to Hostor, and I'm gonna reiterate to him, I hear what you're saying about not being a risk, but here you by yourself is still a liability. I really think that, like, we should stick together 2 and 2. Like, if we're gonna split up, we should at least have a buddy system.
Yeah, there's 5 of us. Oh no, wait, there's 4 of us. Okay, my brain farted.
No,
yeah,
you're all
in that
good.
case, then you're right. Yeah, sounds like a plan.
If need be, we could always put the book in a satchel of some kind so that you're not,
I'd rather
so
carry it
it's
with
not
me.
visible.
I
I
That's
am
not to leave it
not
unattended.
suggesting that I take it. I'm suggesting that
No,
you just put it in a satchel on your person.
I take the book and I actually have like my jacket pocket. I'm like, it's in here. It's safe. It ain't going anywhere. Somebody have
Alright.
to kill me to take
I
it.
didn't know. Were you implying like leaving it somewhere out of character? Like, were you implying like
No,
leaving
no,
it?
no, no, no.
No, him. I was asking Loki. Were you implying like leaving it in the room or
No,
something?
I was-
Something.
No, I was just implying that he puts it like a satchel or like some sort of cover over it so that it's
Oh
not
yeah,
like
yeah, no,
visible
totally, okay.
and keep
Yeah,
it on
he
him.
has his backpack thing and stuff like that's fine.
Yeah, it's in my-
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, yeah, no, we
Right,
shouldn't
we good.
leave it anywhere though. I just was making sure, like, I understood what was going on because I was gonna say, no, we definitely should not leave it unattended. Like I said, what if it has a tracker in it? Like, that means they could just come and grab it while we don't have it. You know what I mean? They would
Yeah,
know.
no, it's hidden. It's stashed. It's in my jacket
Yeah.
pocket on the inside. No one see it. No one knows it's there. So
We
we're all
also
good.
need to have some kind of an emergency signal as well. That's the other thing. We need to have an emergency signal that we can reach out. Obviously, I think with Hostor, a gunfire will do just fine. That's a gun to the air. I would ask Hostor, how willing would you be to allow our friend here, Baron, to borrow one of your handguns, at least as a signaling?
Would be necessary.
Not
You-
particularly.
That's fair. I'm just thinking outside the box, and
Sorry.
again, he's not the brightest guy, so he's suggesting he's just blurting the first thing that comes to his mind.
It's fine, and hey, it's a
Yeah.
valid suggestion, but no. The only way someone else puts their hands on my weapons is if I'm dead. Giggity.
So I guess Yoda would look over towards Baron. You have a means of which to send up a smoke signal or something, possibly?
I'm pretty sure I'm covered on that section, yes.
Okay. Because I don't exactly want to fucking set fire to someone's house with my burning hands in order to send up a smoke signal, so...
Just shout, "Caca!" really loudly.
All right, so I guess Baron, go ahead and do your thing, and
So as
See
you
what
guys
you
are
can find
talking
out.
about going over and talking to them, you hear a voice from that table say, "Kill," and you hear what sounds to be the dwarf going,
How
They're obviously fucking with each other.
how far away is that table from us?
It's I would say probably about 20 feet.
20 feet? Good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts. And, you sense the presence of thoughts within 30 feet of yourself that belong to creatures that know, that language and such. But if I want to try to go deeper, I have to make an ability check. But I get, like, surface thoughts.
Okay. Who are you particularly looking for anybody specific?
I think it's just any of them over there.
I believe you can
Um,
like get surface thoughts specifically from
I'll just
whoever you're trying to look.
I'll just do the dwarf. He's the closest.
Right, so, from his thoughts, surface thoughts, you get oh, this fucking goblin. I'm going to clean the house with him. One more roll and I think I got his house.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
That's what you got.
Yeah, I look at everyone. I don't think it's worth our time going over there to talk to them because it sounds like they're gambling.
Gambling.
But
Yeah, it sounds like the dwarf is trying to take the goblin's house. No one knows
Well-
how I know that.
I'm Yoda.
You're
is
a
more
wizard.
trying to
I'm not
picture-
surprised.
Yeah, Yoda's
I look
trying more to
inside
picture
that and I'm
what
like-
a fucking house of a goblin looks like.
I'm like, I look at Zyla and I'm like, can you find out what the dwarf's cards are and then send a message and then let me know and then I'll cast message because I can now do message to the goblin, clue him in and be like, hey, we're on the table opposite you. We'll help you if you know how. Do you by any chance know a way into the sewer? If we help you out, will you help us? And we'll help him rig the game for the goblin.
Can I see surface thoughts what his cards are? Because he is looking at them.
No, because they're not playing cards.
What are they playing?
Damn it!
You guys, from like passively looking over, they're rolling dice.
Can I have mage hand. It's within 30 feet.
Okay.
Can I sit there and cast Mage Hand on the table and just make it so the dwarves' dice are not as great as they should be?
Okay.
No,
okay.
make it so the goblin wins.
Oh, or the goblin. Actually, yeah.
Make it
I'll
so
make
the-
it so that
make
the
it so
goblin.
the goblin wins. And then
Wait, hold
Well,
on.
yeah,
Is
yeah.
the goblin within, like.
I am going to say now, you guys are gonna have a very hard time seeing the dice from where you're sitting.
Yeah. Fuck.
I'm
Damn it.
going to very loudly say, I think this bar needs more drinks. And I'm going to walk over to the bar and be within range of the table so that I can do this mage hand trick, all the while buying another, like, I don't know, 3 rounds of drinks for everyone. So
Okay.
I'm not suspicious.
You just say, how did you say how
Hold
much
on.
money you were putting down?
I'm buying 3 rounds of drinks for everyone, so
3
however much it is.
That it would be 1 gold.
1 gold? I'll give him 3. So
Alright.
that he can have 2 for himself, because we're just staying here all the time.
He's gonna oh,
Can I?
You do the best, and you deserve all the gold you can get. And while I'm saying that, I'm just gonna slightly just like cast Mage Hand over my shoulder and make the goblin's rolls
Actually-
like, beautiful.
Okay, while she's doing that, just from over here, I'm gonna use prestidigitation to make just the area around the dwarf super warm so that he gets sweaty.
And while that's going on, I want to send a message to the goblin and say, "Hey, don't react to this. But I'm over on the corner table. I know
As you-
that you're
right before you say "don't react to this," he goes.
I'm like,
Bloody hell.
I'm over in the far corner. I can't help but hearing that you're currently about to lose your home. 2 of my colleagues are going to assist you so that you don't lose your home. Is there any chance that you know a safe way into the sewer?"
And the goblin can respond back mentally.
Okay. He is going to say. Is there a specific amount of words that he has to say it?
No, it's whatever the length is. The specific amount of words is if you send a sending spell. That's 25 words.
Okay.
Message is however long you want the sentence to be.
All right. He's gonna say, "Thanks, stranger. Yeah, I know a way."
Fucking knew it. Sweet. If we
I have message as well. Then help us get into the sewers and you can win this.
He goes, and he's like so confused right now. Like,
I did have another idea where like
it does knock on his head a couple of times and shakes it off, and you hear another voice go, "You're all right, bloke." He's like, yeah, fine.
Goblin. This is the second goblin we have fucked with.
Yeah, it hadn't dawned on it had dawned on me.
The first one I threw
Goblins
fireball at.
Goblins do not do well around us. I'm hoping this is gonna go well, but I've got a sneaky feeling it's gonna bite us in the ass.
Future group name: the Goblin Killers.
Goblin Slayers, because we slay goblins.
No, the goblin's worst nightmares.
So he's.
I did have like
He's gonna like nod his head, just kind of like, and then you see the dwarf roll his dice. Are any
at
of
disadvantage.
You, now I'm going to have to. Zyla's doing mage hand, so you're gonna have to do perception to see if you can see what number it is. That way, there you can make it worse than what it is.
Yeah, I can do that. Wait, hold on. Let me get back to my.
Oh, cook it.
That is a 10 plus 6. That is 16.
Fucking up. Good shit.
You see a 2-digit number, and the first digit is a 1. That's about all you get.
I'm gonna slightly mage hand it, because is it still rolling?
No, well, yeah, it kinda, but it's starting to slow down, and you can see it's gonna land somewhere on a double-digit 1.
Mage hand slightly tilt it so that it lands on a lower number.
Okay. That happens. The dwarf's eyes get really big and super sweaty. As he wipes sweat out of his eyes.
And I'm sitting facing the table, the game, just watching it as I'm drinking a drink, and I'm just doing this with my pinky.
And now the goblin rolls. From your last.
I'm gonna cast command on him, and I'm gonna say succeed.
So that he rolls a high number.
Oh, hold on.
I'm joking. I'm not
What
doing
is
that.
it?
But as he rolls, he literally jumps on his chair and goes, "Fuck yes! You!"
He won, so I'm not doing anything. I'm not gonna mess with it.
The dwarf landed on a 2 after you mage handed it, and he rolled an 18.
Fuck yes.
Hi, baby. Sorry, my dog's wanting on stream.
I cast. So the goblin's got his home back.
The goblin's gonna look at the dwarf and be like, double or nothing?
Shit. I point
Hey,
at
the goblin-
Haster.
Hang
Should
on,
we
has the
stop
goblin-
this?
Has the goblin got his home back?
Well, he hadn't lost his house. But if the dwarf would have won that, he would have lost his house. Which
Right.
means the goblin pretty much got some money back. So now he's basically challenging him like, double or nothing.
I sent a message to the goblin. I went, don't you fucking dare. Take your winnings, keep your house, consider yourself lucky, and go and stand at the bar.
The dwarf is going to respond to what he just said and go, let's do this. And the
Oh,
goblin's
fuck!
gonna be like, never mind. I'm done. He goes, don't you fucking go anywhere, you piece of shite.
I point at him. Do not react. Just continue onward. We will help. And then I'm just like rubbing my forehead.
Yeah, I'm just like this, like.
Now, I'm going to use just to fuck with the dwarf. I'm going to use prestidigitation again, but I'm going to make it super cold for the dwarf, so he thinks he has a cold sweat, and he thinks that he's coming down to something.
He is going to respond with a, fuck. I think I'm just gonna
Can I message the?
well.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it.
Dwarf is going to pass the goblin and be like, fucking next game. I'll take you to the cleaners. As he walks out the door.
You're welcome.
Now the goblin is literally standing in the middle of the floor. The other two are visibly confused. And the goblin's
messaged-
standing there. He's kind of like doing circles like, who the fuck was talking to me?
I message the goblin and I say,
No,
go
no, no,
take
no.
your winnings, go to the bar.
No. Yeah. That's fine.
And he's going to go to the bar.
At which point, I give it like a beat, and then I'm gonna actually make my way up to the bar as well and stand next to
If
him.
you do that, these guys are going to leave the bar. Visibly
Wonderful.
confused.
Wonderful.
Yet again,
Yes.
visibly confused.
I'm gonna.
I'm
sit
gonna
right-
come up and slit the goblin's throat.
No, you're not.
Don't you dare!
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm gonna move from my
Fucking
position down
unload
here.
both barrels.
Right.
I just fucking mad on you. Like, after all
He just
that,
went, goblin blood everywhere.
All of us just quietly, like after everyone leaves, just moves next to the goblin.
He is now visibly nervous.
I'm sat at the bar and the goblin's like on my side, and I say to him, I said, so about helping us get down to the cellar then, considering we just helped you, you know, not lose your house and earn you a bit of cash.
The cash is kind of nice. Maybe I could be persuaded with a beer.
I just bought you.
Which point,
three
at
free
which point
rounds.
At which point I casually pull my gun out and put it on the bar in front. I'm like, don't be cheeky now.
I
Roll
say,
intimidation.
No, I will not. I'm like, Haster, do not worry. And then I motion to the bartender to place 3 beers in front of him because I've already paid for them.
All right,
Goblin. Greedy fucking creatures.
I hold to my gun, but I give him a look, just like, you cheeky fucker.
I've already paid for the beers to give myself an alibi to be at the bar, so.
I'm on coffee. I'm not drinking beer. Fuck that. But yeah, I'm like, so now that you've got your beer and you've still got your house and a little bit of spending spondooly, can you help us find a safe? Can you get us a safe way in and out of the sewer?
Well, you never said safe. You just asked for a way in. I do know a way
I
in.
said safe at the beginning. I said safe passage
I'm
into
gonna-
the sewer.
I'm gonna lean
I can get
forward.
you there. I can get you there safely, but you're on your own once you're in the sewer.
I'm gonna.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah. That's fine.
Oh.
That's fine. We just need a clear way in and out. Like we need to, like, for instance, in case that kind of situation, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So we should, have to fucking, I don't know, say maybe cheese it.
Alright, so here's the deal. Listen carefully. I'm gonna say this once, and then I'm getting hammered. Got it?
Well, before you say it, can we get a piece of paper so we can draw a map so that we can get a rough idea of where you're taking us?
I
The,
reach in my
bartender's like,
I reach in my
you
backpack and I
favorite?
have some parchment and I just place it down in front of the goblin with a pen.
okay, so you're going to leave here, and you're going to look where you see all the flying things. Okay? There's a very tall building. Go the whole way around to the far south side of it, and you're going to find a gate. It might be locked, but they've been locked for several years, so judging by what you put in your pocket, I'd say you'd have no problem getting in.
Fair enough. Wait, the big flying thing. What flying things? What flying things? And there are several big towers, so kind of specifics, my guy.
I'm going to pause the map real quick so I can look at the actual map.
Because yeah, like I want specific directions. I don't want ambiguity.
Okay, so it's by the blue tower.
Right.
You're going to look for, they call it the Skyport. It's like a huge tower. It's kind of like a dock, but for like flying boats.
Gotcha.
And it's on the far south side of that. But
We're
be
looking for-
careful though, 'cause you might have to
Oh.
be sneaky to get into it.
Hmm.
It may or may
What?
not be guarded.
Right. Okay. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. That I have an idea for that, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Like I said, it may or may not be.
Yeah, I mean, even if it is like that, honestly, I think it will be okay. I think we can handle the situation.
But if you are sneaking in, definitely keep your eye on the sky, because the guards like to. They have flying creatures, and let's just say they're very keen with seeing things.
Fair enough, but yeah, shouldn't be a problem. Considering
Hang
the
it
fact
down
that,
now.
yeah, enjoy drinks. I give him a pat. I give him a good solid pat on the back, and I'm just like, cheers, mate.
He goes,
And at that point, I'm gonna relocate back over to the table.
Yeah, I'll move back to the table as well.
So we have a, and once everyone's sort of back at the table, I'm like, so looks like we have a way into the sewer. Dealing with the guards shouldn't be an issue, considering that we're sort of not buddy, but the captain knows what we're doing, and if we relay it to one of the guards, to then relay to the captain that it's us, I've got a suspicion we should be allowed in there.
Yeah.
So I don't think we'll have to stealthy it. I think if we're just blatant and be
Well,
like, hey, we're investigating this on behalf of the captain.
I will remind you guys about that piece of newspaper that it said to report to the authorities on any
Oh,
leads,
yeah, we've gotta do
and
that.
do not pursue alone.
Well then, let's do right. Yeah, good fucking thank you. Then in that case, why don't we go and speak to the captain, relay the information that we've got so far, and then see if we can blag a free pass into the sewers.
Yeah, I want to hear what he has to say about all this. To be fair, too, I
Yeah.
want to ask him if how well he is aware of what's going on with this syndicate that's fucking apparently better than his police force in this town, and how they should be fucking doing something about this.
Yeah,
that
and
the guy
also-
is literally bartering our souls and shit.
Um,
like,
I'm gonna say as well, keep the whole book thing fucking silent.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
not
I
mention
agree.
the book.
I agree. He
Do
doesn't
not
need to
mention
know
the
about
book.
it because he's gonna probably try and give it to his higher ups, and his higher ups can't be trusted yet either. We don't know about his higher ups and stuff yet. So no, I entirely agree. Until we know his intentions and stuff, absolutely. Hush about the book. Don't mention the book. Nothing. Yeah, I agree.
So you guys do know there is a bulletin board. I'm sure you guys seen this one on the Roll20 already. But there is a bulletin board with a wanted poster on it, and you guys can see if you want to look at the bulletin board and see who's on the wanted poster if you want.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Check that
Why
out.
not? Give us some extra money.
No, I don't want them to see my face.
Where is it? I don't see it.
It should.
Can I see it, Captain?
Also,
Oh, wait,
where's
hold on.
did you?
Hold on.
Is the
I don't
map
think I.
still
Oh,
closed?
that's right. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I forgot to move the bookmark.
Ah,
There you go.
Okay, maybe not mention anything about him as well, yeah? Not that we've seen and or know who he is. Nice coat though, not gonna lie, I like his hood. I like
What did this fucker?
his tailor has fun taste.
I don't know. Like I said, we need to find out
Casually
his
looking around,
intentions.
looking over my shoulder, like, you know, just in case.
So for the sake of the stream, it says wanted dead or alive. Dexter Zanderhill, kingpin of the Silver Lantern Syndicate, wanted for illegal manufacturing and distribution of magic potions and items, as well as connection with disappearances and suspected of murder. 50,000 gold reward by order of the government of the Ross.
See, that's what I mean, though. Like, I really genuinely think, like, we need to see his intentions. Because it could be worth 50,000 gold, though, too.
Yeah.
Not fucking worth it! Sorry.
Like I said, let's see their intentions first, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well. Fuck.
To the guard tower?
To the guard tower.
Yeah, to the guard tower for sure.
Alright, as you guys all make your way to the Five Towers Guard Barracks. Appropriate. Very appropriate. I need to add Varan to this. There we go. Okay. You guys are met with two familiar faces.
Yeah.
One
Oh,
young
Not
looking
easy
guard,
shit again.
and the other half-orc guard. He goes, "Oh, I recognize you. You,
It's me!
No, you don't.
what you got for us? However, the lizard-looking dude is not familiar."
Ah, yes, we've acquired a couple of people.
Yes.
Don't worry, they're good people. We wouldn't have them with us still once. We need to go and see your captain. Please.
We
Let me
have.
see if he's available.
You
Sorry,
can-
what was that?
You can let them know that we have. Should we tell them?
Yeah, well, we've got information towards the investigation that the captain's going to want to know. Basically.
Great.
In a nutshell.
Surgeon. I'll tell him it's urgent. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
He makes his way in and about. You guys want to talk about anything?
No, I think we just like chill and just like it's a nice day.
I'll pull a cigarette out of
After-
the pocket.
After about 5 minutes, the captain personally comes out with the half-orc. He goes, "What do you got for me?"
Well, we
As
have
he stands
reason
with
to
his arms
believe,
crossed.
we have reason to believe, Captain, that there is a cult involved with this. We dealt with a couple of people. We dealt with a couple of them and a mimic that was disguised as a park bench.
I
And
pull out the mimic
we've-
tongue and show it to the
Yeah.
captain.
I pull out the head of the child.
Hot
why I said
damn.
You
hang
don't
on
have
to
the
it.
head of the child. Shut up.
Now
Also,
I dug in its intestines and found it.
No, you didn't. Shut up.
just fourth wall moment, Ginger. Again, don't get rid of that. Keep hold of it no matter what.
I just
okay.
flap it around. I have the tongue.
Yeah.
like
So we had a mimic.
like a whip, like
We had a mimic to deal
What's
with,
that
and
tongue
two
do?
guys in robes. To which I sling my backpack off, and I actually pull out one of the robes to show him. I'm like, they were wearing this, and I then fold it back up and stick it back in my bag. And we've reason to believe that they may be coming in through the sewer, up by the Blue Tower, and we were wondering if we could grab permission to go up and have a look.
his eyes get wide whenever you present the robe, and he goes, shit. Here we go again. All right.
Care to enlighten the class, Captain, so that we know what we're walking
Yeah.
into? Like, who are these schmucks?
How old
I
are you?
love that word, schmuck. Such a good word.
Sorry.
He's gonna look at all four of you and point to all of you and be like, so how old are you?
Old enough.
I mean, at least buy a guy a
How-
drink first.
How dare you ask a woman her age, sir? You should
Again,
be.
he's gonna stand-
Ginger.
He's gonna stand with his arms still crossed, look at you with that look like, come on now. And he's like, he's gonna say, I need to know how old you are, so I know if you were alive during the time or not.
I'm like, well, I'm a drow, so just work on the principle that, yeah, I was alive. And if
Alright.
not, I've
There's
probably
one.
heard of it. Like, I'm
I might have been
120, not
alive,
that I look
but-
it.
You're how old?
120.
120.
Considering that obviously drow and elves live that little extra bit.
Varen, how old are you?
83.
83. So
I think,
You'd have
I
been
think
a
it was
young-
I think it
You
was
would've-
86 actually.
okay, so you'd have been a young pup. Yoda, how old is your character?
37.
30, oh, so you weren't even thought of yet. Zyla, how old is your character?
28.
Yeah, you weren't even thought of yet either. So, the only two that would actually probably the only one that would remotely know actually what he's talking about is Haster. Varen probably would have heard about it like in school growing up.
Well, how old would Varen have been?
You
Because
would have
Dragonborn
been,
mature faster than regular people.
yeah, so you would have been probably like 5.
Yeah, I would have been like teen years.
hmm So he's gonna say, all right. So there, back in the day, there was, and I fought in this myself. There was a cult. They were called the Dark Order. They nasty fuckers. They wanted to bring back the Betrayer gods. And essentially start a whole new cataclysmic event again against the prime deities that we all know and love or hate. I don't care about your fucking preferences, but long story short, that cult staged an attack here in the city of Duras, demolished half of the middle class area, and killed quite a few number of soldiers in the process. Also in that battle, as the story goes, a Dragonborn made a deal with the head of this cult, Eliath Trikos. And through him, he was imbued with the power of the Chained Oblivion. Yes, he is, Loki.
perception check on Baron.
Okay.
It was just a question out of game. That was
No,
it.
no, like,
I didn't hear the question.
No, he messaged me.
Oh, okay.
no, I'm having a perception check to see, like, is this, or a history check to see, like, could this Dragonborn have had a descendant, aka Baron?
You can do a percent. That'd be more of an investigation check.
Oh, I said investigation, or I said perception or history.
It wouldn't be so much history.
So investigation.
Yeah.
Cute. That is a 14. It's kind of cocked. That's fine. 14 plus 6, so 20.
You don't know much about this dragon he's talking about yet, so it's
Okay.
kind of hard to tell at this point.
Okay. I was so close to a nat 20. I was still mad.
I did see it tip, and I was like, oh. He's gonna say, so this Dragonborn, his
Hold
name was something Dragonfroth, and
No, ma'am.
he.
I'm sorry.
essentially-
Hold on. Did you say dragon froth?
Mhm.
So-
Yes.
It just sounds like a side effect if a dragon gets rabies. What's happening with him, dragon froth? He's just saying,
Well, you'll find out that it pretty much is. It's actually fun fact. This character, in my in-person campaign, this character is actually my dad's character.
no way. Cool shit.
So he made a deal, essentially with a god, and he wanted power. So, in exchange for loyalty, the power he gained was he was transformed into a full-blown young red dragon.
Great.
So about right, we'll give it 2 days, give or take. It'd probably consider to be an ancient dragon, but that's besides the point. Now, that said dragon torched about 50 to 75% of the middle class area, killing
Hell yeah.
civilians, killing soldiers, and essentially
Anybody on a barbecue?
everybody kind of vanished after a certain green feller. He does chuckle and scratch his head. He says, Crypt fell, hit him with his loot, and he fell down a stair to one of the houses he destroyed. And that struck fear in the other cultists. They ran away, and basically, he's just like, you idiots, and he disappeared and has never been seen since.
Interesting.
So, this cult is not to be trifled with. Alone.
Fucking broccoli.
I think we can handle it. I'm just kidding.
God.
I will say that.
God. Fucking damn it.
Broccoli.
Yeah. The green guy with weird hair that pushed him and he collapsed and the rest of the army ran away. The whole song's about it. That's the song. That's the battle from the song. That's why I'm like, fuck.
And he's gonna look at Farron and be like, you probably heard about this in your history classes in school. It was known as the Battle of Duras. And abroad, the country that obviously we live in, was at war with the country of Evanway. The Evanway Kingdom. So, essentially, this Dark Order had enough influence and power to make it seem like the Ebonway Kingdom was attacking Duras, and Abron, and Abron was attacking the Ebonway Kingdom, which locked them in battle for about 25 years.
As he's having this conversation, I want to I guess get an idea of who we're talking to. I mean, does he look? I'm assuming like a general captain looking, but like, does he look like he's stressed? Does he look like he's just honestly, for lack of words, does he honestly look like he's just had enough of this shit? Like he just honestly wants like peace in his town, like essentially.
Yeah, you can tell there's bags under his eyes. And
Definitely been sleepless nights and shit.
yeah, and his hair is as well kept as you think somebody with a lack of sleep could keep their hair. But he's still donned with the gold pauldrons and the purple armor.
He's just looking a bit
And-
haggard.
Yeah.
So I guess like from the sound of it, like just how he was describing it though, like I guess it would sound like he just really wants no part of any of this. Like he's just and I guess at least that's how Yoda would perceive it. And he would ask
What you gather from that too is, I can't remember if I said it or not.
You may be
but
hungry, Jim.
you can at least gather the fact that he fought in that battle he was talking about.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at. Like, I guess Yoda would look to him and say, so I don't mean to be rude, but where exactly do your loyalties lie then? Is it to the people? Is it to a god? Like, where do you see?
My oath stands for the people of Abron in the city of Duras.
So you genuinely want nothing but the well-being for these people, and you just want what's best for this
Okay,
land.
Jim.
Exactly. There's.
Ugh.
I want to retire, let's put it that way, and I don't feel right retiring whenever my city, let alone my country, is in need.
And how do your subordinates feel? Do they feel in the way I know they serve you, but I mean, do they feel to your cause, like to the dying loyalty of their people, serving their country? Like, do they also truly believe in your oath?
There's a lot of people in our guard. I can't necessarily speak for all of them, but I would say at least the vast majority is very loyal to the people in the city and country.
I would ask him
Because after all, if they're not, I mean, it's treason by death.
I would ask him then if we could. I'd look him more seriously now and say, hearing that, I understand your situation, but I think we need to have a more serious talk in a private environment. I think hearing you say that, I have reason to trust you. Like, I can't say the rest of, and looking and glancing slightly at his subordinates, I would say your men, although I'm sure they are strong fighters and they would follow you, I can't say for certain that their intentions would always be the best for your people, and we need to have a very serious discussion. Is there a private office that we could speak?
Is the governor of Dora, is the governor here still?
You guys are at the 5-Tower Guard barracks. You are not at the town hall.
No, I still ask that. Is the governor still here?
Oh, the governor's always in the city. He's the governor.
I look to Haster and
So,
go.
Just to fill you guys in a little bit on the country that you guys are in. The country's name is Abron. So Abron is a democracy. So it is run by a president, a Congress, and a Senate. Get out of there, dog. Sorry.
But I'm
Dog
assuming the guards and everybody, like everyone else, are at the bottom of this pole.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's where
Right.
I'm trying to make
typical-
an angle
they're-
here.
they're typical soldiers, is what it comes
Yeah,
down to.
and
So-
that's where Yoda almost like feels for them. He being again that like monks go through rigorous training. They go through what essentially a basic. They go through a learning course of months of rigorous training to finally be even able to allowed to practice like the actual techniques and everything. They have to get actually toned and all that. So he feels for these people that also have to go through these rigorous challenges, physical training, and stuff like that in order to protect people. And he feels for that, and he wants to help to this guy's plight. He could tell it's been weighing on him. He sees this, and he sees that like there's a fight to be had, but there's like a time for the fighting and a time for like the balancing. And that's what he's seeing is a point of balance right now. He's seeing that this might be an opportunity to weigh the scales and kind of change the fates almost a little bit here.
So, like I was saying about that, we are going to go. He's going to us to his private quarters. But before we get to that, so it's run by the president, like I said, a Congress and a Senate. Now, the Congress and the Senate are not necessarily big. Like there's 5 members in each. So basically, to offset any kind of draw, essentially. But they are all voted in. The governor of each city can either run for office to be either Congress or Senate. So essentially, the governor can also be a congressman or a senator. And same with village mayors and so on.
I just I remembered Haster and I talking to him and him say, and I don't know if this is me remembering incorrectly, but I could have sworn he said like if we had any like leads or anything like that to go to him.
Yep.
And
Yeah, he
talk
did.
to him.
That is an option you guys can take, but at this point, he's gonna say, yeah, my private quarters is I can have one of my guards show you. I'll meet you in there, and please feel free if you want to talk to any members of the 5-Tower Guard that are here. I have some training guard that are currently training new cadets. There's some training going on in there, at least for the basic side of things. They go through more training that's not here. There's field training, more field training than here training. So,
Yeah.
At which point, I look at the captain and I said, by the way, we happen to have some more information before you disappear off. And yeah, we've reason to believe that they're going to be down the sewer. Is there a chance that we can get the all clear to go down there without any of the guards being like, hey, you can't be here?
I'll tell
Seeing
you
as we're
what,
trying to help you out.
I can write you a letter, and I will give you one of my best guys to escort you there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You personally account for this man? Would you trust him with your life?
Absolutely. He's like I said, he's one of my best.
All right.
Yeah.
He's a lieutenant. He's a lieutenant, so
All right. As long as you
What's
would
his
trust him with your life, I'll trust him with mine.
his name's
What's his
Lieutenant
name?
Mathers.
That matters. I was going to say, Lieutenant Dying.
Lieutenant Diane, you got new legs.
Lieutenant Dying.
Mathers, dear God.
All right, so he is going to walk off, and he's going to not necessarily whisper, but calmly tell the half-orc that he's going to his quarters, and you guys are to be shown at your request to his quarters.
I think if we want to, because we did
So you
say
got-
that we would inform the governor if we found anything personally. So I think while Yoda and Varen go to speak to the captain,
The governor.
Haster and I can go speak to the governor since the governor has seen Haster and I, so he knows us.
Sorry, just washing something up a second. But yeah, sounds like a plan.
If that's okay with Yoda and Baron.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so Haster and I will peel off and go towards Liberty Central.
Okay.
Liberty Central, whatever. There.
Liberty Center.
There.
So as you guys are doing this, we're gonna take a 5-minute break because I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
So you guys can go to the bathroom, do what you need to do, or talk about what you're gonna talk about.
Yeah, I got my
I'll be right back.
dog. You
Um,
weigh 50 pounds, baby. Go lay down.
Yeah, I'm gonna run down the street real fast. I live like 2 minutes up the street from Sheets to go get a beer, but
It's not this sort of Connie.
I'm gonna run down the street to get a beer here real quick, and then I'll be back. But really quickly before I go, I want to clarify out of character. I genuinely feel for this guy.
Yeah, we get that.
Like, I think that he should be made aware of the full gravity of the situation, and in that, I genuinely think Yoda should tell him about the book. Like, it's a potential danger to his people, and that's what he wants to tell him, though.
Let's not for right now.
No! Do not tell him about the book!
It's
No,
a
bad idea,
potential.
dude. No,
He's
keep
a
it
good
quiet.
guy. I genuinely
Well,
trust him, though.
It's not.
That's what I'm more. That's why I asked his intentions. Like, he believes in the safety of his people. He should know the danger his people are in right now, though. He could
Well,
help.
they already know their people are already in danger. You don't need to stoke the fire of flames because it's just going to exacerbate.
But
the
he might not know the full gravity of it, though. That's the thing. Like, he
Yeah,
might
which,
not
to
know
be
the whole.
honest, that might not necessarily be a bad thing.
I think what they're worried about is more so before they can investigate the book more that he's gonna confiscate the book.
Yeah.
Well, they already left. They already left.
Oh,
with
yeah.
The book.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's up to you guys now at this point. I forgot they left
But-
the book.
Well, it's
I'm
just the
I'm
thing
just,
of like,
where-
if you tell him about the book and he's like, "Well, I need that book in my possession." Well, we have the book. He's gonna send guards after us, and we're gonna be like, "No, we're not giving the book because it could be valuable to us and our
Let me-
investigations."
I would say let me pry a little bit further into his intentions of what he's trying to do actively with his guard. And like, I want to that was my first step, was going to be prying, like, so how like safe do you feel? Like, what's the situation? Like, I wanted to find out more how he feels about, like, between the war between nations, and if he truly wants peace in the world, like, between the nations, and how he feels about, like, the government and stuff. Because if he genuinely feels like there's corruption, then maybe that's tied in. That's ultimately what I want to find out too, because it could be corruption. Maybe even that governor you're going to talk to right now could even be tied into the plot. That's all I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
I
not
want to
even-
dig further.
We're not even gonna tell the governor about the book.
Yeah, I know,
so,
but
So,
like,
like-
get quiet.
Why? So that's kind
Because
of
he's
where
a guard.
that's kind of where Possessed and I are coming from. Like, we're not even gonna tell the freaking governor about this
But the
book.
governor
like, why would
is
we
like-
tell no offense, a captain of a guard who's lower than a governor? Like,
because the
he-
governor could be corrupt and swayed by the power of
So could
the
this
concept of
captain.
money.
so could
The
this captain. He
captain has
could have been-
already just said.
Okay, it could have been his word against your thing.
He would have
I mean, you
definitely
didn't-
been rolling me against deception. I would have had to have rolled against the deception check
always.
if that was the case.
Not always. You didn't ask for a perception check on this. You didn't ask for anything on it. So,
chill out, guys.
Not
Come on
always.
now. Chill out. Chill out.
So,
Let the RP take. Let the RP run its course.
see? Just in those words alone.
No, that's what he's saying, is let the RP. I'm trying to RP. You guys are railroading.
I'm not railroading. Go in there and talk to him. Go in there and have a conversation. I just don't think you should tell him about the book. That's the one thing I don't think you should tell him about.
Until we know 100% what we're dealing with, I'm not putting any faith in anybody.
All right. I mean, that's fair. I'll roll with it.
Like-
I'm
Alright,
a drow. I know cults, okay? Trust me. You never know how far this shit and how deep this shit goes. I ain't saying anybody to fucking anything to fucking anybody about the book. I ain't
Yeah,
saying
like
nothing.
we're not telling you to not go in there and talk to him. By all means, go in there, have a conversation. If you
Yeah, you can
Make-
you can investigate his intentions without
Yeah.
having to bring up the book.
I'm saying after I investigate it, though, like he could be a huge benefit of having the whole guard literally backing us instead of the government.
Like, you
Like
can
that's
But
what
also-
again,
I'm
we
saying.
don't know if the whole guard are
Well, that's-
kosher.
What he's
That's why
saying-
I'm talking to him directly.
That's
Yeah, but he's not gonna know. That's my point. Is the fact that you can have people that are so embedded in a cult, even their heads of office don't know. That's how good spies work.
That's why he needs to be informed of it, though. Like we got that book from the cult. Like he doesn't know the danger there fully, and that's all I'm saying. Like, dude, he
To be fair-
potentially has a fucking bomb in his country right now.
Yeah, and to be fair, people are being kidnapped. I think it's pretty aware that it's a shitty situation.
A bomb is a big different situation. That's like DEFCON 1. So
You guys
I-
don't know
While
what that-
all
you
this
guys
is
get-
happening,
You guys don't even know what this book is yet, just so you know. It could be.
I'm
horrible.
imagining a DEFCON
All the
1
more reason
scenario.
why.
I
No,
wanted
we
to
give the
open
book
it.
over.
Everyone else wanted to keep it shut.
I don't want it opened. I want it destroyed. It's a DEFCON 1 bomb alert on
Okay,
that thing.
and
I would wrap it in the fucking
Okay.
lead if I had
So-
a choice.
Yes, you didn't want the book to be opened. We respected
You
that.
guys,
We don't want
I'm-
anyone besides all of us
get-
knowing about the
you
book.
you guys go take your break real quick because I'm ready to. I
That's
already
fair.
took my leak. I already
Yeah,
took
I'm gonna
my
run and
leak,
go
so
get
I'm
my
ready to
drink.
start
I'll be
again.
back.
The 5 minutes is turning into not 5 minutes.
Everyone
Yeah,
just
seeing you
listen
drinking out
to
your
us.
tankard made me want to go and get mine. And I have
I'm on my last beer already.
I'm drinking cherry coke. Oh. And yeah, Ginger, you gave me the munchies earlier. I was snacking on the British equivalent of a Slim Jim.
Yeah,
So,
I was
you
having
guys,
cashews.
I haven't even eaten that one yet. I have a chew it.
What is the time anyway?
So I do love how passionate everybody's being though. I love this. I think this is the first session I've played where everybody's so passionate about it. I love it.
All I have to say is, it's my book.
No one.
And I should have.
Mine.
I mean,
Mine.
if he ends up telling the guards
Is
if
that
they
the Lord
come
of the
after us,
Are you the new fucking the Lord of the Rings fucking Gollum? Like my precious.
Oi, precious.
My precious.
For those that don't know or don't understand the reference, this is a copy of the Necronomicon from the Evil Dead films. It actually has all like different artwork and shit on the inside. That's pretty fucking. It's amazing. Some of the art pieces in there are
So,
fucking.
since how we are on a break though, while you're streaming, let's open it up for questions from people. If there's anybody watching.
yes,
Hope it's
does anyone have any questions? Why did I say it like that? Alright, whatever.
You could even say, "Hey, let the audience vote." If you guys tell them about the book.
No. No. Okay.
No.
No.
I have some possessed monkey. I have
However,
Yeah.
I will.
chaotic people
Well,
in my stream.
I will-
No.
Yeah.
I will spoiler alert a little bit. There's something in his office that these two are going to see, and it's going to eye open.
A good eye open or a bad perception check? I'm just kidding.
Well, we're not there.
I
We're
know.
on the way to the.
Yeah, you're
we're
not there.
We're
You don't know what I'm
there.
doing. You don't know what we're doing.
Damn it! All because we promised to inform this fucking governor.
bye bye.
Odd you.
While all this is happening, I'm writing a note but I'm using prestidigitation to like make it a small illusion so that no one else can see what I'm writing.
Sorry, you're using what?
Prestidigitation to make a note, but it's not the
Press
note that he's.
press to what?
Prestidigitation.
Say that again
Sorry.
5 times fast.
Prestidigitation, prestidigitation.
Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah.
Does anybody
And,
have any questions? Any of the viewers?
Oh, I haven't even been looking. I'm gonna be honest. Purple, welcome in. I'll be working on some content and stuff. Okay, awesome.
Who's lurking?
Purple.
Lurk.
It's purple.
What's up, Purple? Hi.
Do you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns?
I have 1,000,008 questions. My first question, and it will be the very important question, and the question I will ask every single fucking stream. Loki, what the fuck are you? What is your deal, sir?
I think I'll answer
What do
this
you
for you.
mean?
I will answer this for you, Loki.
No.
I've already answered it.
No.
It is for him to
No.
know, and you can find out later.
I hate it.
Who is asking that? Are you asking that, or is Chad asking that?
Me, I'm asking that. It's a personal question from me.
Well, you've tried several fucking checks and none of them worked.
Yeah, none
There's
of
still
them-
one check you could do that would work. But it would only happen
Yeah.
if I so-called snap again.
Also, I'm gonna point out when I did my scary face thing, you should have shat yourself, and instead of like it as a cheeky grin, fuck off, mate.
No, I really loved the cheeky grin because that right there was like a. It was, what's the, shit, foreshadowing.
Is
But
he...
it should have been a cheeky grin followed by the sun smell of shit.
This motherfucker gonna make me lose my mind. Like, I have my secrets as my character, but this
You asked
motherfucker...
Did you guys have any comments or concerns?
If there was every time I use that fucking a bit my mask like reveal my face thing, I wish I could have it pop up on stream with when from the fucking Large Marge when she fucking turns and I can't remember the name of the film, the whatever the fuck his name is.
Nelson from Simpsons?
No, no. Oh God, where's my bike? I can't remember what the fuck the guy's name
Ah, fuck. Have you guys
know
seen
who-
my beast wall?
is. Yeah, you know who I mean. He normally rides around on a red bike. He wears a grey suit, white shirt with a red bow tie. I can't for the life of me with him. Yeah.
You know what? Let me go ask my dad. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I'm
he's
having
not
fun
even
with
out here.
this.
Oh, he's outside. Let me get you all.
I find it highly entertaining with you guys struggling to try and figure out what my character is.
Dad,
Papa.
guy wears a gray suit and rides a red bike. What character is that?
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
What is it?
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Pee-wee, that's it. Pee-wee Herman.
That's the one. Yeah.
My dad looked at me funny, like he looked at me like I was on crack.
I'm back.
When I said, welcome back. Whenever I said bike, he thought I meant motorcycle. All right, so you guys all ready yet?
So yeah, when I reveal my face, I want to be like this reaction. Hold on. Hang on, did I miss it? Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
I see a nose.
See a nose.
just want that to pop up on screen.
Okay,
Take my
so
mask off.
we are going to pick up back with, because you guys are still technically walking to the Liberty Center. So we're going to pick back up with Yoda and Varen, the guards barracks. Now you guys gave you free reign to ask soldiers, cadets, questions if you want, or you can go straight to his quarters.
I'd prefer a more
Varen
straight
will
direct-
make.
Oh, you go ahead.
Varen's gonna make his way just gonna go to the main quarters since he finished writing his note.
Okay. Yoda?
Yeah, I wanted to do the same thing. I'm gonna not waste time. I want to talk directly to that guy.
So you guys are escorted by the orc, or half orc, to the quarters with a loud boom, boom, boom. And you hear the, come in!
FBI, open up!
The door opens like, and as you guys step into the threshold this office, you see a large stone fireplace with a nice oak mantle. There's a deer head hanging on the flue of the fireplace, and on this mantle is all matters of awards, trophies. There's a display with medals, and there's a book sat open with on a stand, like those book stands that have they're like a tripod and they have the hooks underneath of them. They're open.
Yeah.
And there's a plaque underneath of it. And this book has the familiar red pages, like the outline of the red pages. It looks old. And you can tell that the writing in it there's writing that you can't, you might be able to understand it. We'll have to see what languages you guys know. There's writing in this book, and you do see the corners are gold, and there is a latch hanging on the one side of the book, and you can see what looks like a purple cover on either side with a fire crackling. And the desk that the captain is sitting at, as you walk in, he's holding his head, and he has ink and quill sitting there with the quill in hand, as looks like he's thumbing through paperwork.
Varen, you go ahead first. I'm gonna let you lead on this.
All right. Varen will walk up and just simply say, "Lovely day."
I'm also gonna walk up and grab a chair and just sit down as well.
He's going to say, by all means, have a seat. Make yourself at home. Make yourself comfortable. Either of you want a drink? I got some top shelf stuff sitting here behind me, and he does have, he has a bottle that looks almost elven made, with a white liquid in it. There's one that's like a crystal square looking bottle with a brown liquid, and another bottle that looks almost to Yoda, it looks like it could be maybe demonic, but not quite. But to Varen, it looks dragonborn. Actually, no, that's
Don't you
about
mean
it.
draconic?
Draconic, yeah, that's what I meant. You know what I mean. Don't correct me, bitch. uh,
So I can read it.
it doesn't have words on it, but it has like horns coming off of it, and it is a purple liquid in it.
Uh,
I'm gonna I want to politely decline and say, let's save the pleasantries for after what we have to talk about. Like, what we have to talk about is pretty serious with you, I think.
He's gonna go. By all means, as he literally cups his face and kind of gives that that white, that stressful. You know what I mean? That stressful wipe across his brow.
Well, uh, it's not much alarm. It's more so, why do you have these wanted posters all over the place?
No, are you talking about a specific one in particular?
I mean, the one seems to be plastered up more than any other, doesn't it?
You're referring to Xanderville, as he
I
goes with air quotes, the legend.
I mean, call it what you will, I guess. It's
Well, it's an older wanted poster. So, I mean, but it still stands. He is suspected of these, he was suspected of these disappearances, but that was based on the color of the robes was purple and black. But now with you telling me that about the cult, now I'm more inclined to believe it's more cult than syndicate related.
so you trust the syndicate.
No, I don't trust the syndicate. Do I look like the type of man that trusts criminals?
That's fair. I just didn't know who I was speaking to. You know, I have to ask these questions. I'm not.
He did have like that slight bit of like insult.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm asking because I'm not from here. You know, I'm new to these lands, so I'm just curious what you thought of them.
some people do regard him as a high-standing individual, but it is my job to bring law and order.
So, have you ever personally spoke to the man?
Never. I can't say that I have. I've arrested quite a few of his compadres, I guess you could call them.
Well,
Hung a couple too. As a matter of fact, I hung his father.
well, I'm just curious why you guys are chasing him so much. Like, I mean, I'm just curious, like, if you had proof of the allegations of the crimes on those posters, like,
Well, there's the suspected of murder because, as it goes with any sort of crime body, they can be tied in with any sort of bad deal. I mean, there's always narcotic deals gone wrong, robberies gone wrong, that, you know. But whenever you got a kingpin and a positive ID on an individual, you put him on a wanted poster. And for the illegal manufacturing of magic potions and items, to put it into perspective, they manufacture potions that are beyond comprehension. I've seen buildings explode by means
so
unknown other than evidence of the syndicate being on the location.
so I guess the better question I would have then is, have you ever considered trying to make peace, like, with what's going on? And then, like, furthermore, like, I think this cult situation is definitely a big change up as well. Like, you clearly know a lot about this cult. You said you fought them in the war. Like, if you are aware that these guys are out there, like, how do you know that they aren't even in your ranks or just outside the door listening to this very conversation? So, how can we?
I'm going to be blunt. I can't necessarily say that any individual in this army of ours isn't affiliated with this cult. It's a big army. I can't keep tabs on every individual person.
Well, it's about time we start, isn't it?
That's an ordeal in and of itself. And I have a lot on my plate as he pulls out this thing beside him, and he pulls out like this stack of papers.
I'm
Like,
gonna
"And I have a
grab
lot on
as
my
he
plate."
lays it on the table. I'm gonna grab my dagger off the side of my bag there, and I'm gonna jab my dagger through there, through his paperwork. I think you have more pressing issues to deal with.
What is more pressing than the safety of this country and city?
Clearly, you think it's paperwork. I think it's actually putting in the hard man hours and actually being the leader that you're supposed to be.
He's gonna pull your knife out, and he's gonna pull the first page off. He's gonna hand you the page. He's gonna read it.
I'm gonna take a moment to observe it. I'm gonna look at the first couple lines and see what it says.
It's a missing person report.
Well, clearly that's associated with the cult, and you start at home. This is an infestation, a plague, and you need to start at the roots.
And that's what we're trying to do with the wanted posters. See, leads lead to answers. We have no
you
leads.
have your lead. We're telling
Now
you.
we do. Now we have a lead. But before we didn't.
That's why I'm asking you why you're sitting in your office right now instead of combing through and calling your barracks to assembly and going man to man and asking them about their affiliations with this cult. What the fuck are you doing paperwork?
He's going to lean back in his chair. He's going to let out a sigh. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe it's old age or stress or something getting to me. I don't know. Fuck.
Yota, would you mind giving us a minute? I'd like to speak with him.
I'm gonna sigh and look up and just look back to Baron and say, yeah, maybe you could speak a little bit more sense to him.
Just head outside, and you can listen in if you want, but
Yeah, I'm just
maybe
gonna
head
listen in,
outside
but
to take a
a
breather.
bear. Yeah, I'm just gonna start looking around the room and just kind of taking a breather. Exactly, like just kind of cooling off.
Now, sir, I do
He's going to
realize
raise an
that
eyebrow
you
at you.
you have
He's
a lot
very
on your
insulted.
plate.
He's insulted, but he was also just hit with a big bath of fucking truth that he wasn't prepared to meet. So
I
he's
realize
also
tensions
embarrassed.
are getting
He's kind of
high,
he's embarrassed a little bit.
and I realize you're very busy. But we have information on where this cult might be held up.
Yes,
If we
you guys
could
did
get
say that it
your-
was in the sewer.
Now,
Which I have this letter wrote up for you. He's gonna hand it over, and it essentially says that you guys are allowed to enter the sewers to investigate and be let in by personnel.
I'll take the pic. Is he like handing it to me directly, or?
Yeah, he was about to, and he kind of just set it on the table. Because now he's visibly
Okay.
like He's mentally distraught right now. Like he's like battling things in his brain now. He's very disheveled now.
So Varen will take the paper, just like fold it, put it in his jacket. And then he'll pull out a piece of paper with a gold piece. Do me a favor. And he'll slide it across the desk. Do me a favor. This is a note for a tavern owner that I am well acquainted with, and I helped out. Do me a favor and go and get yourself something to drink and have just a good time for yourself and some of your trusted men, just to take a breather and just for some time for yourself.
He's going to
We
respond with, "I
We'll
don't
do
have
what we can. Well, we will take care of the cult situation in the sewers because we're planning on heading that way anyway.
All right, more power to you. I'll tell you what. You bring this cult down quick and in a hurry. I'll talk to the governor about giving you a bonus and the reward."
I want to come back, if that's okay with you, Varen. I want to come back into the conversation. And being that I've had a moment to calm down and kind of think more rationally and kind of compare his situation and wrestling with it in his mind, Yoda's going to come back and look at him eye to eye and say, "I'm sorry for my brash words, but I could tell you didn't want to accept it and you needed to hear it. It needed to be said and made real. I'm
He's
not
going to he's going to kind of cut you off and be like, "Appreciate it." And he's going to kind of like turn his back and kind of stare at the wall. He's like, "You're right. You are 100% correct."
he's gonna look him again and say, "We're here to back you. We're here to support you and find out what's happening to these missing people too. I feel for you, and I could tell that this has weighed heavily on your mind, and it's been a pursuit of ours for the last few days now, and we've gotten to what we believe is a pretty solid lead. But we wanted to know where your loyalties lie. How do you feel about this governor? How well do you know him?"
Well, he's been the governor for fuck, best part of 100 years. So, uh, he was the governor during the attack on Duras.
That's
And
kind of a strange coincidence.
I try not to focus on coincidences a whole lot. I don't tend to believe in them until I got valid evidence in front of me.
That's fair enough.
But what can
But-
I do whenever it's an elected official, right?
Well, they say that it's in the power of the people, not those who lead them. But I would say also to you, being a leader is a strong thing. I know someone similar in your position, and it's not easy to be a leader to make that hard decision. But what I will say is that I was dead serious when I told you there may be a problem here at home, and it may be bigger than you think. I can't fully tell you what the gravity of the situation is, but what I can tell you is that it is extremely dangerous for your people. And I believe that at the core of it lies in this cult, and we need your help to support your people. And it may come a time where we call on you and your guardsmen to support us. And so that's why we need to know that your men and their loyalty lie with you and you alone. No greater cause than that.
We
Because
need you. Sorry, I was muted a minute ago.
Yeah,
I was
no.
like,
just for this, not so much because he's against it, but because basically manpower and offering essentially taxpayer dollars to helping a band of essentially misfits. Roll perception or persuasion check.
All right. I think at this point, this is a perfect time, if any, too. I'd like to use my heroic inspiration on this.
Perfect. Yeah. You may.
So what's that? A D10 or something?
I believe yes. You get to add a D10 to your roll. It's either a D10 or you get to re-roll it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure inspiration is just like you get to re-roll it if it's a bad number.
Yeah,
It is?
yeah.
Okay, it's a reroll. All right, that's fine.
Yeah, it's a re-roll. It is a re-roll.
So that one's 12, and I'll roll.
It's basically you're rolling with advantage.
Hang on. That went way off. That's a 16 plus. I think I have a plus. No, I have a -1, I think it is to persuasion. Let me double check. No. Wait. No, yeah, persuasion is a -1, so I have 16.
He's going
So
to
that's going to
respond.
be a
With,
15. Yeah,
He's
it's going to be a
going to
15.
he's going to respond with, "I will help you. However, I will do what I can with manpower, but I can't guarantee it."
I'm not asking for a whole army. I'm asking in the time where we go in this sewer, there may come a time where we send a signal. All I could say is listen for a bang.
I will help you. I'll listen for the bang, and I will muster up what I can.
All right. Well, all I can ask you is maybe station some men near really trusted men that you would trust with your life to
Now
go.
I will say this. It's not something I can order them to do because their paychecks are taxpayer.
Understand.
So it'll be purely voluntary. I will see who volunteers, but
Tell them that it's for the safety of all the people in your city. It is I would say, a duty to your country at this point. We have reason to believe that your city may be in danger, and we want to help you protect it. So,
well, at the very least, he's gonna give you a Duras salute. He's gonna say, at the very least, you have me. I do have something I want to give you. Maybe it'll help you. It's something from the battle. Very close. A trophy, if you will. And he's going to walk over to the fireplace. He's going to pull that book off. He's going to close it, and he's going to hand it to you.
You said it's a golden book?
As he closes it and hands it to you, this book looks almost like an exact copy of the one Haster's carrying. Older.
I'm gonna ask him, where did you acquire this book at?
As I said, it's from the Battle of Duras. Just about every cultist carries one.
So it's like a spell book of sorts.
It's more of like a Bible.
Well, what would you do with this Bible, and have you used this Bible?
Fuck if I can read it. Like I said, it's a trophy. I don't know
Fair
what
enough.
language.
There's no lock on it, right?
It is bloodstained.
It is
I will
bloodstained.
say that.
Okay.
It is bloodstained.
Did I notice what
Would you
language
like me
it
to
was
grab
before
that?
he closed it?
No. Well, roll a perception check, like for whenever you walked into the room.
Okay. That is another 16, ironically. 16 plus 1 for a 17.
You can definitely tell it's abyssal.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I would say to Baron, yeah, I would honestly prefer, if you don't mind, you take this away. So being that it is also the same one, I would say you know that these things are extremely dangerous, right? Like, they hold a lot of potential power.
Called it a trophy. I have no idea. You guys seem more capable and willing to do than and have more knowledge than I do. And like you said, why am I not trying to do something? Here's me trying to do something. Let's
Well,
just hope it doesn't bite me in the ass.
I can assure you that we don't have any intentions of using this for ill will. We haven't, or myself personally would see to it that every single one of these is destroyed. But I definitely would say that there's, like, where did these things even come from? Like, are they, how old are they?
Fuck if I know. I have no idea. I just know that just about every cultist has one.
Well, I suppose it's time that we
Let me
try and...
rephrase that. I thought every cultist had one, but apparently there's still a thing, so now I'd assume the same thing goes now, is every cultist probably has one.
Well, like I said, I think that your first order of business is definitely, sorry, got tongue-tied, definitely to get and seek out where your affiliations lie within your own ranks, weed out those that are not truly in the cause of the people, and then we can definitely use your further assistance. As far as the manpower goes, let us worry about that. Maybe we could put a call out to the people and see who truly shows up. It might not be the greatest of soldiers, but I suppose this will be a true test of your training methods. It might not be the best of methods, but we can at least arm the people and teach them to defend themselves in a time of dire situation.
I'm gonna tell you right now, as soon as you leave here, I'm having a gear inspection. Now that I know the cultural thing, I'll be inspecting. Because if I find a Bible, I'm hanging them.
Before you do it, try and pry some information. Every bit helps. Keep to
I'll do
working
what I
the
can.
best on your end, and we'll tie up our end. And we'll meet back at that bar that my associate here talked about. And
This isn't much, but hopefully it'll get you something. And he's gonna pull out of his pocket. He's gonna give you 100 gold, and hopefully that'll help you guys somewhere.
I'm gonna Varen permitting, Yoda wants to politely push it back to him and say, "Your people need it more."
The book?
No, the gold. The 100 gold that he's offering us.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Because I still have a bunch of gold. I don't mind help paying your way and stuff like that. But he clearly needs the money to finance this whatever he's about to try and embark with all these people. He needs the ability to pay these people for the man hours. So he's gonna need that gold.
He's gonna put it back in his pocket and say, tell me twice. I'm going to, if you guys have any more questions, by all means ask them. Otherwise, I'm gonna wish you good luck.
I appreciate it. We're gonna go meet up with the rest of our group, and we'll let you know. Like I said, meet us at that bar, and we'll discuss further what we find out tonight.
Thank you very much. Good luck. May the gods be with you.
And yeah, we'll let them do their thing because they were headed to the governor's.
Yeah. So you guys approach the Liberty Center. Do you guys wish to discuss anything as you approach?
I mean, I don't have anything.
Possessed.
He seems like he might be AFK. His camera's off and his mic is muted.
possessed disappeared.
Where's the cricket soundboard noise when you need it?
Real.
There it is. Possessed message feed.
He played something.
He said BRB, taking a shit.
Well, he's gonna disappear. I'm going to as well. I'll be right back.
With that being said, I shall back to you and Varen for the time being.
All right. Well, yeah, I guess we could head back to the bar and wait for the others to join
You
us.
guys, oh shit!
Yeah.
I just knocked. Do you guys wish to discuss anything?
I think we're gonna head back to the bar and wait to meet up with the others. Nah. We'll let Varen do another amazing rock solo. You have to do another performance check though. You have to see if you rock the bar out again.
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't know if I wanna.
A bard's got to do bard things. Come on.
Yeah,
You gotta-
I gotta add a random. Let me add a random audience to the bar right quick.
Yeah, I mean, it could lead to more information. Your bardic songs definitely loosened the lips of some people the last time, though, too. So. Maybe we'll even draw out some fucking cultists.
Where the fuck is the map?
And I could proceed to put them out the fucking door. Through the door.
Jesus. Y'all. Some y'all. You got.
You know what-
Corner booth yet.
You know what's funny, though?
Oh god.
You know what I have, though, Baron, right?
What?
The monk also comes with an instrument. I also have a lyre.
My dog was laying in the middle of where I entered.
I think it was the I think it was the monk or the sage part of it that gave him the instrument. Actually,
I'm just adding a bunch of random characters to.
I'll be your little like backup instrument player. I'll just sit there and like play like assist notes in the background.
At this time, it's like we'll say it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So the tavern is definitely a little on the busier side. Ginger, we are gonna wait for Possess because, like I said, he's going to the bathroom. So
Yeah, it's fine.
we're gonna do a little incidental here at the tavern. Well,
Wait, who are all these acolytes? Don't tell me these are all cultists.
no. They're just random patrons of the bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I said, you must not have heard me. I said I'm just adding a bunch of random.
Oh, okay.
Or are we in D&D Beyond or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's so many acolytes, you're all fucked.
Just need to know what song Senor is playing. You guys are in the tavern, so I'm gonna play this for the time being for ambiance.
Well, he didn't say he wants to. If he doesn't want to, I'm not gonna force him to.
Yeah, I'll play something.
Alright.
Do something like
Varen moves to the stage.
I'm gonna position myself like in the background behind him with my lyre as well.
Okay.
just gonna be like off to the side, like just completely just sitting there, kind of assisting him.
All right. You are definitely as a background.
Yeah, so I want to give him assist him of the help action while I'm helping
Okay.
him while he's doing this performance check.
Cool. Roll a performance check, my good sir.
Okie dokie. Let's see what that. So does that give me advantage or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, it would give you advantage.
Yep, you have advantage.
Okay,
You are
let's
both
go.
on stage.
That is.
As the
15
spotlight
plus-
lanterns beam your direction, the bustling tavern quiets as attention turns to the stage.
That is a dirty 20.
Ooh, okay. What song do you wish to play? You got the Silence of the
Something-
Rocks. You have
He
Broccoli.
busts out an acoustic through the fire and the flames
Do
on
something
his
that
lyre.
I haven't played yet.
Something you played Broccoli, right?
I thought he played
Broccoli,
Legend.
and there was one other.
I thought he played the
Did
Legend.
you, gentlemen?
I don't remember.
I think it was, gentlemen.
Shall say you're going to do the Ballad of Zandora.
Okay.
Which you play perfectly with your background instrumental. There is actually lore in this song too.
Mhm.
Is it playing?
As your voice echoes through the tavern. Even the bartender has his attention on you. As Yoda helps background sing.
No, he's just playing on his lyre. He's just strumming
Okay.
along. Yeah,
Alright, no background vocal?
Nah, he's definitely not singing for sure, but he's definitely like sitting there strumming along, in tune with this guy right now. He's jamming.
I will say with how he rolled though, a couple of the patrons come up with random instruments and begin to sing with Varen.
Yet shadows stirred beneath the light, in whispers cold and grim, for gods who hungered after power turned traitor unto them. Oh, sing of Zandora, where gods and mortals stand, where light and shadow wage their war across the ancient land. Raise mocks for Zandora.
Right, sorry about that.
It's all good. Right now, Varen's performing in the Beard and Barrel.
Up, up, up. Perfect. Not that I can hear anything, it's quiet spot.
Yeah, feel free to listen to this tune he's singing. It's got lore in it.
Ah, there we go. No,
Yoda, if you want to roll a, unless you're just enjoying the moment, if you want to roll a, perception or insight.
Yeah, a perception might be good. Yeah, let's go for a perception check to see who all these if I notice anything off about any of these patrons in here. Oh, jeez, oh man, I gotta keep it in the bin here. Oh gosh, okay, I'm gonna use a lucky on that. That was awful. One lucky. Alright. Wow, that was even worse. I want to waste one more. I guess we are gonna be resting anyway, so fuck it. I guess I'll go for another one.
Yeah.
Here. Okay, that's better. 16 plus 1 for a 17.
Okay,
This is like 16 tonight. What the fuck? This green guy's
at
fucking
least
loaded.
one of those acolytes you notice with familiar garb.
Oh, okay. I kind of give a whistle to Varen, just not enough that like it would be overheard by like the rest, but enough that he would hear it and notice like the disruption in his singing. Just like the whistle kind of in the background, like normally would be a disruption, but noticing that it's like coming from my direction, he would be more like perceptive to it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, so yes,
Okay.
this part of the song is talking about the dragon in the Battle of the Ross.
Where legends rise from dust. For sometimes fate is carried.
But yeah, he would just like take note of that particular one as they play, but they wouldn't draw attention. He would continue to play, not drawing attention, but he would definitely keep his eyes somewhat fixed. Not like dead on him, but like always coming back to, scanning around for others, but always coming back to his position to see if he had moved or shifted.
For one proud dragonborn once walked the path that darkness paved. He bargained deep with shadowed things for strength beyond his kin, and gained the might of ancient flame, but lost the soul within.
Still playing.
It's still playing.
Oh, okay.
His fury shook the sky, and fire fell from the streets where dear
That
half the city burned to ash, its towers torn apart.
Fuck it.
Power with ruin in his heart. Oh, sing of Zandora, where glory walks with doom, where
And with that, you get an astounding standing ovation
decides its tomb.
as the crowd stands, except for one, as he quickly makes his way out the door.
I'll simply just bow and thank the audience, and then I'll get
And
off
you
the
do get-
stage.
You both get several handshakes from the people on stage with you. You get handshakes, high fives, requests for autographs.
I'll give some of them autograph and yeah.
As
Well,
they
don't
happily
forget
make
the
their way back
name.
to a table. Hey, sir, what's the name?
Varen Skull at your service.
You're gonna let out a giggle and just run off back to a table. Another one's gonna run off stage. So with that being said, we're gonna hold off right there for a moment, and we're gonna pick back up with Possessed and Ginger at the Liberty Center.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna take this opportunity and go get something to eat.
Not
While they do
allowed.
that.
You have to starve. I'm just kidding.
Suck it.
Okay, so Possessed and Ginger, you
Yeah.
approach the Liberty Center. Is there anything you wish to discuss before you get to the guards?
I think it's clear that I don't want anyone knowing about this book until we know what it is. I mean, we know it's a Bible, but beyond that, we don't really want to cause panic.
Oh,
or anything.
you two don't know what the fuck it is.
Oh, we don't
Yeah,
know
we
what
don't
it
know.
is. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no. We weren't there, so we don't know.
Yeah, so until we know exactly what this book is, we just kind of like keep it on the down low, just between us.
Sounds like a plan.
And then, Jesus Christ, what is my hair doing? And then, yeah, we walk up to the guards. Is it the same ones from last time?
No, it is a different batch, and it is actually 2 elven guards standing there. 1 woman and 1 male.
Wonderful. Do I know them?
Negative.
Okay. As long as I don't know them from my hometown, then that's fine.
We walking up to the guards.
Yeah, we walk up to the guards and we if Haster doesn't mind, I'll say to the guards, we were here about a week ago, I think it's what it was. I don't remember.
At this point, I think it's actually been a couple of nights.
Couple of nights.
So you were there. Yeah, you were there recently.
We were here a couple of days ago, and we talked to the governor, and he informed us that if we had any more information on the investigations that we are conducting, to bring them to him as soon as possible.
One of the guards is gonna go right this way, and he's going to lead you down the hall, up the stairs, to the large oak doors. He's going to softly knock, and then open the door with the creak. And he's going to usher you in. With a loud slam behind you.
Silas jumps slightly and turns to look at the door, and I'm just like,
That's a... Oh.
As you guys enter the room, you are met with a purple rug, a large marble fireplace with a crackling fire, and a mahogany desk sitting in front of you, very large.
Mahogany.
I was
With
just
a-
about to do that too.
With a throne-like chair with a purple cushion, with the governor looking like he was writing a piece of parchment as he looks up,
Noticing a
sees
little
you,
purple.
and well, the colors of the city are gold and purple.
I was questioning that too. I was like, I'm like, my character's like oddly at home here.
Yeah,
There's like
the
a lot
city,
of her colors
the
are
city-
purple. Like, what?
My favorite fucking color is purple. Leave me alone. So he sees you guys come in, and he leans back into the chair as he crosses his fingers and says, "Yes, may I help you?"
Big.
Hello again. You told us that if we were ever to discover any information regarding the missing people, to come to you. And
Yes,
we-
and he kind of sits up with excitement and says, "Have you found my daughter?"
Unfortunately, no. But we did find clues as to where they could be. One being, and I take out the mimic tongue and just drop it on his desk.
He kind of like gets flabbergasted and leans back like gas, holding his chest, like, "Please put that away."
I immediately like this, just like, yeah, of course.
Like, yeah,
Back in my
we
bag.
took out 2 cultists, and that mimic, and the tongue that mimic belonged to, and it was hiding as a bench. So you might want to put an issue out to the guard and be like, hey, just give the bench a quick poke with the pointy end, would you?
And that's around the gold tower.
Can do, but you mentioned a cult.
Yeah.
What of this cult?
The
As a look of concern, as he turns pale, grows across his face.
the Dark Order, from what I'm understanding, I was not around during this time from long ago.
He hangs his head in his hand and he just says, "Not again."
I sling my backpack off and I pull out one of the robes and I'm like, they were wearing these. Do you recognize this at all? Does it ring any bells? And I then stuff it back into my bag.
More than I wish to discuss. Yes, they ring bells. And if they have anything to do with the disappearance of my daughter, they all
We
shall
are... Say that again, sorry.
He said if that has anything to do with his disappearance of his daughter, then they all will be hung.
Awesome.
We believe so. We do have some leads leading to the sewers underneath the city.
We've spoken with the captain of the guard, and he's going to give us an escort round there so that we can go in and use the sewer entrance round the back of the blue tower.
He sits
Big
up
tower
and
with
he interrupts and he sits up hearing that you have word of where they could be. He goes, "Why are you not doing anything about this?"
Because
Back
No.
to. We
Don't
came to
waste
inform
time.
you. You wanted information on it. Okay, we could have just gotten on with it, but
I
you're
do
the one
want-
that said, no, come back and tell me
I do
everything."
want information, but if you know where my daughter could be, then go get her.
Governor,
Okay.
Governor, with all due respect, the Blue Tower has guards. We had to follow proper protocols. We went and talked to
That's
the
just fair.
guards.
However, now my concern grows with every moment that passes.
Then
Well, then, I'll tell you what. I'll
what
tell you-
if we had a seal of yours so that we did not have to do this anymore and we didn't have to consult with the guards or anything like that? We could just go about our business and continue to find information. We are close to finding more information than you all have gathered, and we can't waste time constantly talking to the guards and finding getting permission to do things.
Right.
Fourth
So
wall break.
I write
Hang
to a
on.
letter.
Hang on. Fourth wall break. Ginger, get the fuck out of my head.
He's going to say,
I was about to be like, give us some sort of piece of paper with your signature on saying, hey, let these guys do what they need to do and leave them the fuck alone.
he is
In the
going
meantime, can I not pay taxes?
No.
to say, he is going to say, right. So with my seal in a letter, I'm going to
Or just something
request-
that we could hold up so
Hey,
that we can.
I'm going to-
We're working it for you.
I'm going to have to request a name for your group
Oh.
so I can formally prepare this letter.
Four Dorksmen!
The what?
The Goblin
Four
Slayers!
Dorksmen!
The Four Dorksmen? Is that what you just said?
No,
If you need
no, I
If you need
disagree.
If you need some time to discuss, by all means, you can come back and I can
Well, you
hear.
don't
He is going to write a letter and he's going to hand it to you. He said, "This is a one-time pass to pass the guards to enter my quarters. Now, if you need to discuss your name, then we can pick this up." but I
feel
cannot
like you
write-
want us to be the Goblin Slayers.
I was being funny.
If we had two more, we could be the Oblivious Six.
That would be funny.
The
So-
Oblivious Four doesn't quite have the
You
same
do-
ring to it.
I do request that you, well, not request, but I need a group name so that I can formally write this letter and allow your group to freely do what they wish.
Frantic 4.
The Frantic Four?
Yeah, the Frantic 4.
No.
So if you need to discuss this with your troop, by all means, go do it. Is the letter to come back into my quarters? It's up to you. Or
looked,
if you two have a name already, by all means.
Here-
what is
here.
your name?
I looked
I
at
have a
Haster.
suggestion out of character.
Okay.
What
Just-
if we ask chat?
I don't have many people in chat right now. TBH.
What about just Fohammer?
Ohama? Really?
For the sake of expediency,
know.
for the sake of expediency, if you guys want to real quick come up with a group name, you can.
That's what, yeah.
Um.
4-finger discount.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I had the perfect name for our group. Inconvenient.
The Malicious
Hmm.
Four.
The Inconvenient Four.
The Nobodies. Good song too. Marilyn Manson.
The Nobodies actually was your prior group's name, if you remember.
Fuck, yes it was.
The Troublemakers?
Mm.
You might want to make it appropriate for the governor.
I mean, we do find trouble.
The Saints.
Pirate, pirate,
I'm
carried
sorry.
away in.
I'm here. I'm sorry. I missed a lot of that mainly because my
you-
mom called.
They're trying to. You guys are trying to figure out a group name so he can write you guys a formal letter. To
Yeah,
basically let
we're
you
all
do
we're
your
all
best
voting
name.
on group names. My vote is Bubble Gubble Fribble Farble.
The fuck? The fuck is that?
Yeah, I'm not on board with that. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm on board with a lot of things that you do, but I'm not on board with that one. Okay? Respectfully, respectfully, yeah, respectfully, no. Like, as respectful as possible, no.
Just seeing
I've got the
Possessed's
perfect name.
face is great.
I've got the perfect name for us.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
So what, you guys gonna change your character names now to fucking hamburger, cheeseburger?
I was
Big Mac,
think-
Whopper?
I don't know. If I had to come up with something, and this is just like my arm of logic coming up, insurrectionists or the Vanguard.
I ain't gonna lie.
Vanguard's a bit better. Insurrectionist sounds like
hold
we're
on,
about to
hold on.
off the governor and take over.
How about the Vantards?
Oh my god.
This is always the hardest part of the campaign is deciding a name.
Dyslexic 6! Because there's only 4 of us!
The Insolent Four.
Do you want to give a name suggestion, baby? You keep coming up here.
The Insolent Four.
No, but I think you're on
Okay,
the right
I'm gonna-
track with
I'm-
something.
I'm gonna rip off the Hellraiser the Hellraiser comic book series. What about the Harrowers?
I mean, that sounds pretty good. I like that. I was thinking like
Howlers?
something.
The Harrower?
Harrowers, yeah.
Harrowers?
I don't know.
Harrowers? Harriers? I can't say it. I can't.
The Hellraiser.
It needs to be something I can say.
The Harrowers. It's not that difficult. It's like trying to say Worcestershire.
The Guild
sauce.
of Four.
It's not that difficult.
Wash this.
Did you say wash your sister's socks?
We're Worcestershire.
What about Guild of Four?
The what?
The Guild of Four.
I think you're on the right track with that, though.
Just the Goblin Slayers, and let's be done with it.
I'm okay with that too.
Mm.
Well, we've only killed one, and that was you.
Every-
So,
Respectfully, yeah, I haven't killed any goblins.
I
Me
didn't
neither.
kill. No, I didn't kill the fucking goblin. Dexter did.
You got him killed.
No. I
how
swear-
about, okay, hold on, I got one. How about knife, magic, bullet, and bard?
The bad luck 4.
Bad luck 4?
That's even worse.
I was basing that on your rolls.
Accurate.
How about
My
Ward?
rolls have been okay. Okay.
I haven't rolled yet. I'm nervous.
I like that. The ward. What about the wards?
Yeah. Yeah, Ward.
The wards or something. We could be the wards. Like
Yeah. Or what, either the wards or how about the sentinels?
that too. Either or of those. We should be like the 4 sentinels or something like that.
Yeah, I can dig that actually.
It almost sounds like we're going to be the 4 horsemen of the
We are.
apocalypse.
Yeah, but we're not. We're not.
But
trying to
we're
raise death,
sentinels.
trying to help,
Yeah,
so
we're
full
like
sentinels.
sentinels are like good signs. A
opposite.
sentinel.
They're the
Yeah.
opposite.
Yeah, that's like grace coming your way and like safety and goodwill coming your way. That's good.
So, instead of the 4, how about just 4 sentinels?
4 sentinels, yeah.
Yeah, I would be down with that. I was just now
How
getting
about-
into a
what
generator
about-
to like see if I can generate a few
I
names.
was gonna suggest, what about the Wardens?
That's been used too much. I like the sentinels.
I'm digging 4 sentinels.
4 sentinels. You guys gonna go
Four
with 4
sen-
sentinels?
The 4
Yeah,
sentinels?
let's
or
just do
4
Sentinels.
No, I said the 4 sentinels as in like the name.
I think
Four
it should
sentinels.
be just the sentinels. Because if,
Yeah,
like,
Well, that-
if
just the
other
sentinels.
people if other people join the party, then
True.
4
yeah,
is kind of-
true. Actually, yeah. Just say. Well, yeah.
The
Just what about
sentinels.
just sentinels?
or sentinels.
Just
No,
the
I-
Sentinels,
Which one?
I like
right?
the-
The
I
way
like
you
the
just the Sentinels.
I like the sentinels. What about you guys?
Cool.
That's
The
fine.
sentinels.
The sentinels.
All right. So he is going to proceed to write the sentinels on this paper and stamp it with red wax as he hands it to whoever takes it. He just kind of holds it
me.
out.
I'll take it.
Hey, this
Doink!
piece of
She,
parchment. this-
she's the leader. She takes it.
What?
This piece of this piece of parchment reads, "By the order of the governor of Duras, all access be made to the sentinels for any and all inquiry regarding their investigation."
Thank you, Governor.
Thank you.
And I. Thank you, my lord.
He's going to
Showing
say,
his bald
"Please."
cap.
He's going to say, "Please, bring back my daughter."
We will do everything in our
We will-
power. And then I turn and
We
walk
will do what
out.
we can.
Quickly turn and walk out, like as normal, per normal. My character.
Exit stage that way.
I always picture Zyla just turning and just like
Yeah, I'm
starting off with a straight leg, just.
Nah, she does turn on her heel and walk out. Very elven-y, gracefully.
All right, so you guys, where are you making your way to now?
I guess to the bar or the tavern to say, hey guys, we've got full access to.
So as you guys do that, you walk back into the Beard and Barrel.
Where they're performing.
As a performance, as you can tell, just ends. As everybody's clapping, people are walking off the stage, and you notice your 2 compatriots are standing on the stage.
I lean over to Haster immediately and go, I didn't know Yoda could play an instrument, let alone sing.
He
Well,
didn't sing. He just played an instrument.
Well, I don't know that. So,
Well, they don't. Yeah, they don't know that. They just walked in and
Yeah, that's fair,
everybody is
that's
clapping.
fair.
So I'm just like patting the like doing this with the parchment against my hand, and I'm just like, interesting. Is it just me, or do those two seem like they're gonna fuck anytime soon?
Wow. Wow. Damn. Okay. As you guys, they do open the door to the Beard and Barrel, and you do see your two companions walk through the door.
We're whispering something. Y'all don't know what it is.
Yeah, they are definitely whispering and laughing.
We're not laughing. No, we're not laughing. We're whispering.
Haster's definitely letting out a chuckle. He's not gonna bullshit me.
Are you Haster?
He's definitely gonna let out a chuckle.
but
I feel like I'll immediately know what they're. And if I'm a
Haster,
bard, I've been around that talk around enough.
And I'm just like, but Haster, don't say anything. It might scare them. Let them go naturally. And then I walk.
I'm just gonna flip them off. Honestly, I'm just gonna flip them off.
I just return it.
That's funny. Alright, so you guys gonna reconvene at your table, I assume?
Yeah, we'll come back down to the table.
So, you guys are all now conversing, though your corner booth is not so private anymore now that all eyes seem to be on Yoda and Varen for their performance as everybody's whispering, talking, and gawking over at them.
Welcome for remaining incognito, guys.
Well,
I thought you liked attention.
No. Drow. No.
Elf, who's obviously.
Are you sure you dressed the part?
Says you with your shirt open.
Hey, everyone likes these, alright?
No, they don't.
Anyway, we're getting off topic here, guys. We
Yeah.
have.
Well,
I
you
placed the parchment on the.
What are you talking about? We're
I'm sorry.
bonding.
This is what I love this about D&D's character development. I love it.
I place the parchment down on the table and go, we have free access to investigate without any interference from anyone.
I'm gonna look at
You're
the
welcome.
Baron
I'm like,
and
well
I'm
done.
gonna
You're
tell him
welcome.
to show them.
What do you do? What are you showing them?
The book.
Are you gonna how are you presenting it?
I would tell him to show. Like, I'm just telling him to show it. He can present it however he wants.
Oh, Varen has it. Okay, got you. How
Alright,
does Varen
I'm gonna. Yeah, Varen's gonna take out the book and place it on the table, and it is. And basically an older version of the book that Haster is carrying.
I'm gonna say with like simple words as possible. Guards on our side.
Okay.
Nice.
Um.
Now we have 2 copies.
So is this book opened?
It is.
So can I
Ooh.
look at it?
It is unlocked. I don't know.
I don't know, can you?
I don't know how Varen presented it, but it is unlocked. He can
It was
present open
closed.
or-
It's I
Okay.
placed it down on the table closed.
But yeah, it is unlocked.
Since Varen and Yoda were the ones who retrieved this, I look at them both and I say, may I?
I got a glimpse of it. It's in Abyssal. It's the language of demons. You're
I think I
dabbling
can
with a
read that.
lot of
Hold on.
power.
Hang on. I think I can read that.
If you can't, I have something.
I'm pretty sure I can read Abyssal.
I speak
Hold on.
Abyssal. My language is Abyssal.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I can read it too.
Who all can speak Abyssal?
I can't.
I currently can't.
But
If you know what I'm talking about.
I have comprehend languages as a
What does that
ritual,
come under?
so I can
So
cast
you
that
can-
as a ritual.
Yeah, you can cast a ritual and you can comprehend. You can't necessarily read it, but you can comprehend it.
Yeah.
So if you wish, I don't know how long that ritual takes, but
10
you
minutes.
may. You can, if you wish to take 10 minutes to cast that ritual, you can.
Well, I'm not gonna start casting it until Yoda and Loki allow me to, because they were the ones who retrieved this.
I'm going.
What does that come under?
Lang.
Languages.
Yeah, it should be on the front page where all of your like skill stats are, and
I
it
was
should
gonna
be
say,
where
too.
it's armor, weapons, tools, and then languages.
Okay.
I could save you the trouble because I was going to suggest that being that Yoda already has no soul and the fact that it's not really a threat to him if should any trap should be in there that would do anything to a mortal's soul, he was going to suggest that he will read it just enough to understand what like it's comprehending, but if he thinks that for a moment that it's like something that he shouldn't be telling you guys what's in there, he will tell you flat out it's not for the mortal mind.
Yeah, I can't read. Actually, I can read Deep Speech and Infernal. I have Deep Speech and Infernal. And all I say,
So Yoda will offer he'll make a bargain that he will investigate the book for you, but if he believes that the threat is too much, that he will be sparse with his wording as to what's actually in the book to prevent like the power of the book getting out of the book, because once you speak it, it gives it power.
I know you were wary about the other one that we had. That's why I was offering to.
This one he had clearly on display. I guess I would say in character. Yoda would explain that this one was clearly open and on display in the guard's office. I can imagine that if anything would have happened, it would have happened sooner, especially considering the fact that he believes that there may possibly have been cultists in the ranks. So if someone was going to try and steal it and get access to it, they might have already done that already. So he has reason to believe that this one may be not inert, but less of a threat, that it's like not locked, because the lock to him represents something of a knowledge that was never meant to be obtained.
Reduce.
Yeah, I leave it up to you. If you wanna
All right,
read
so
it, you can. If you don't
Read
feel
it,
comfortable reading
read
it, I have
read it,
Pastor.
read it.
Pastor. If you don't feel comfortable reading it, I can cast a spell as a ritual. It'll take me 10 minutes, and I'll be able to read it.
no,
You won't be able
it's
to
best
read
that
it.
I
you
do
can
it.
comprehend it.
It says I'll be
Yeah,
able.
I mean, if you think you'll be able to, sure. And
written languages that you see.
Varen will
I'm in
pick up the
danger.
book and like.
I mean, you might be right. I mean, it's up to you guys. Whatever you guys decide.
I mean, if he wants to
Okay.
read it, he can.
Yeah, if you want to lay it in front of me, I'm not gonna read it out loud. I am going to start to skim. I'm gonna open the cover very carefully. I'm gonna like gingerly open up the cover, almost apprehensively, just almost like he knows that it's like a loaded hair trigger on the other end of this thing. So he cracks it open, and he looks at the first page and he starts to read down through the line. He reads it quietly inside his own mind. He's not reading it out loud as to not pass it on to the others. He wants to see first what it is entailing and what this Bible is describing.
To sum it up, the ghosty ghoulies, odor eaters, gobby snacks, shout out ghoulies, thousand trouser, and just sit back and relax. Sorry.
As you peer into this book, everybody at the table notices that Yoda's eyes beam red as he reads essentially the book of his kin. And the rest of you don't see this, but Yoda, you see this. The words on the pages of this almost burn with flame and ember. As what you gather from peering at this book, it's going through essentially gospel and worship of the Chained Oblivion and the other gods of the Nine Hells. And as you flip the page, it is like a sigil in the middle of this page as the words describe a ritual and how to perform a ritual to unearth the shackles and chains of the Chained Oblivion, which is essentially the king of the Nine Hells. And as you flip through more and more pages, you gather that this Chained Oblivion, if he alone is freed, then he alone has the power to free the other demons of the other 8 hells. And that is the sole goal from what you gather so far from this book that the cult is trying to do yet again. And as you flip one more page, there is a resurrection spell, and a name pops out. Eliath Trikos.
Okay. I guess reading all of this and skimming through all this information, I would look up and say, well, they're pretty accurate in what they've told us a description of this thing so far. It is a Bible, but more so, it has instructions. But now, this leads to a bigger possibility. But the other thing is, Hostor, I need to see your book now.
So appropriate. And now, as he requests your book, Hoster, how do you respond?
Why do you want to see my book?
I have a suspicion that I want to confirm. I believe, and I'm hoping, that these are pieces of a puzzle that all come together to make a whole, and they don't have all the pieces right now. That we have, hopefully, 2 pieces. But if this is not what I'm thinking, we may be in a bigger problem. Because this book contains instructions, and if your book also contains these same instructions, that means that every cultist potentially has these instructions, which means just having these 2 books is not enough.
How are we going to open it when it's locked?
I look over to Varen. What about you? You mentioned something about a lockpick or something before. You think you can get into this?
I'll be able to.
Okay, but I mean, if adding another book to the pile makes the book more powerful and adds to the two pieces of the puzzle together, are you sure it's wise to activate these two? It may create an even bigger beacon, and I'm just holding the book here, like.
I look to you and I say, I can assure you, it's. I have no intentions of activating anything or summoning or anything. I just want to confirm if what's in this book is also in yours, because if they're copies, that means that every cultist has a copy of
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But if
One
yours is
back.
different, yeah, if yours is different though, then that means they need all of them in order to do the ritual, which means we have two pieces and they can't finish the ritual until they have ours, which means they can't finish the ritual yet, which is good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I hand you the book.
So yeah, I hand it to Varen and let him try and see if he can get it unlocked for us.
I hand it to Baron.
Okay. Guessing sleight of hand, yeah.
That would be a performance check.
Yeah. What?
If you're trying to pick a lock, it's performance.
I thought it was sleight of hand.
It would have been sleight of hand, wouldn't it?
No, sleight of hand is if you're trying to take something.
Uh,
Performance is if you're trying to perform a task.
cheers.
Oh, okay.
Which, if you have proficiency with your lockpick,
I will
then
give him the help action though for this, so he has advantage on this.
okay.
Well, I don't fucking need it.
Hell yeah,
It's a
I like to hear
21.
that. I love to hear that.
He goes to pick this lock, and oddly enough, it was quite simple. It just kind of pings open.
Like a glove?
Do you mind passing that over here?
Yeah, sure. I'll start to slide it to you, but it looks like my hand almost hesitates slightly, but then I just managed to like give it to you.
I kind of noticed your hesitance there for a minute. I not saying anything, but I do now, and I say to you, don't worry. I just want to confirm a suspicion. I have no intentions of using these, and you know my feeling on these. I personally think these should all be destroyed, but I need to know for our sake. And so I'm going to look at the first page and see if it's similar to the other book and see if I recognize the wording on the first page.
The wording on the first page looks almost identical, with just slight updates.
Okay, I'd like to skim to the second page and see if I also notice any updates and see if I see anything different about the sigil.
So far, everything looks identical. The sigil is exactly the same. There is no update to the sigil. The only updates really that you notice are like grammar, fixes.
Okay.
And, like
I'm gonna look.
obviously a different writer wrote this book but copied from another one.
Yeah, got you. I'm gonna look up with a very grim look on my face. And I'm gonna look over across the table and just kind of look around and say, we have a problem. This is identical to the one that we got from the guard. Almost. In fact, minus a few grammatical fixes, this is almost exactly the same. That means that every single one of these guys has this same potential to summon this thing.
Speaking of summoning,
It does. It does say, like with the sigil, like it's not so much. It's more of a ritual that has to be performed, not just like one person can do it, but more of a
Can you
congregation.
see if
has
it
to do.
requires a certain amount of sacrifices?
He would
I
pick up on the fact that it requires sacrifice.
Sounds like the disappearing people have purpose.
Yeah, I definitely already put that one together for sure. But yeah, like no, I agree. In character though, I would say that yeah, we definitely have a problem here. We we do not have keys to that holds them from any of their power. They all potentially have this knowledge, which is extremely dangerous.
Well, they haven't
So
used it yet, so there's obviously biding their time.
They may not
I'm
have
assuming
enough
that they
sacrifices.
haven't got enough sacrifices.
And
I
to
would agree.
reiterate, the ritual with the sigil for the Chained Oblivion is not necessarily to release the Chained Oblivion, but to reveal the shackles that bind him.
Yeah. I haven't, like I said, I haven't actually told them the full extent of it,
Oh, okay.
everything. I've told them that it was in fact a Bible and that it does in fact have rituals in here, like that we've been told
Gotcha.
thus far.
Sorry,
But
sorry,
I
sorry.
don't want to tell them how the rituals are performed. I'm not telling them what the ritual is. I'm just telling them that it's bad, that it is extremely bad, that knowing that this is associated with that kind of a power, like he's definitely telling them this is not as I suspect. This is exactly as I suspected. This is not the knowledge that was ever meant for mortals. We were not meant to know this kind of information, and that's why these books have locks on them. And understandably so, this isn't for the normal person, and these cultists definitely have something way, way bigger than they probably even understand that they're getting themselves into. So we need to get down to that sewer like first thing tomorrow, like first light. And we need to contact that guard. We need to send him over a note tonight that we're gonna go in tomorrow and that we need backup.
We don't need to send him. We can send him to go and get backup, but we don't need to say to him that we need to go in because we've got the pass from the governor.
That's yeah, but we do need to let him know that we are going in and that we're gonna need that backup.
Well,
So
the thing is that do we have the time to take a rest? Because we don't know if they're gonna kidnap someone else tonight and then have the people that they need to cast this ritual. We don't know.
Yeah, so I say
if
let's
they're
just
gonna
get out
cast
and
it
get on with it.
tonight. Like,
I mean, we could do that too.
I personally think that we need to light up. We know where they're potentially.
Who, what? We know who, what, where, and when.
So, I think we need to
Yeah.
go and start investigating.
All right, yeah, I'm game.
Varen,
Yes?
I'll have the book back, please.
Oh, yeah.
really, Monkey?
I'll give him back the locked
My
book.
precious.
But I'll keep my older book and put it back
you
in my
keep
jacket.
you keep yours, and let's get going. And I pick up the parcel.
You guys are going to walk to the entrance of the sewers, I
Yep.
suppose. Alright, so
Um,
you guys go
Possessed
on ahead.
Monkeys in the chat, and I asked him if he had
Oh,
any questions.
Monkey
You know what he said to me?
man.
This is why we don't let my chat decide anything for us. Because I asked him, does he have any questions? And he says, I have lots. I said, okay, ask. And he said, Betty brought butter, but the butter was bitter. So Betty bought better butter to make bitter butter better.
Fuck's sake, Monkey.
So
love
as you
dude.
guys,
Fucking love you, but fuck's sake, dude. Come on.
That was
As you
that
guys-
was Monkey's question.
I have no answer. As you guys walk to your destination, you are escorted by, you know, the prompt lieutenant that was promised to you, as one was sent to the Beard and Barrel to escort you. I'd say that to just save time. And you are escorted to the entrance as the lieutenant unlocks the gate, and he just with the as the large rusted metal gate opens, and he looks at you and says, "Good luck."
Thank you kindly. And I think
I tell him to stand guard on this door, not let anybody past for any reason.
Whilst you're doing that, I'm gonna very quickly, so I'm fucking starving, I'm gonna very go and quickly make myself a bacon sandwich. I will be right back. I will probably be about 10 minutes at most. So
Okay.
I'll be back.
I'll get some
My
food
stomach
too
is
in the
literally
meantime
digesting
because
stuff in it, so I need to go and
it's
eat.
done now.
So you guys,
So if we could do like a break so that I can go eat
yeah.
as well.
If you want to take a break real quick, that's fine.
Yeah.
You guys all need a break.
I'm good.
No, but I will have to call it at 10 because I got work tomorrow.
No, it's fine. I do too. So I was planning on calling it actually before 10.
That's fair. That works.
You know, I gotta have that intense moment, you know, right? So you guys have something to hold on the edge of your seat.
I swear to God, if you cause a cliffhanger, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Do you also ever fix out any of the details on my daggers as far as like what we're gonna do for the bonuses?
Fuck, I actually forgot about that. Yeah, we're gonna have to message you about that actually tomorrow. Message
all
me
good.
and message me and remind me. Dude, I've been super fucking
Okay.
busy.
No, you're all good. I have to. I've been starting this new job and I've been busy with all these stupid training videos and shit. I can't stand that shit. That shit annoys the fuck out of me. Videos
Yeah,
from disassociated CEOs that haven't been in their own stores for probably 8+ fucking something years.
right. Fucking
Hasn't
hate that.
touched a sale floor in years, and they're like, yeah, just practice these simple methods. Like, brother, have you made sales in like the last 10 years? That
Yeah,
wasn't
like-
to another CEO or something, like on a corporate level, like that you didn't have to wine and dine to take them into like a fucking fancy establishment and be like, hey, let's sign this contract, right?
Whenever you're selling a cell phone, you need to wear like those fake like devil horns, and be like,
Oh
"Let's
no,
make it
no, I've
big,
been actually been like most of my job has actually just been assisting people. The other day I fucking helped like this little old lady or whatever come in, said like, oh, I can't get my Ticketmaster account. They like I updated my phone or whatever, and I lost all my emails, so now I lost these tickets, and I'm going to the show or whatever. And I managed to help her recover the tickets. Like we helped her message Ticketmaster, got the tickets recovered, and had them send over a new one. She made a new account, and they recovered it on there and credited it to her. So like she was good to go. But she like come in the next day. She literally told me and Dylan, she was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys are so awesome! I'm gonna bake you guys cookies." And we both were like, "We appreciate it. That's our job, though. You don't really have to." And she says, No, I'm coming tomorrow and I'm bringing you guys cookies." And sure as shit, dude, she comes in fucking 10 o'clock the next fucking morning, like rolling in with some fucking fresh baked cookies. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that's cool as shit. So yeah, no, most of mine has just been like assisting elderly people that don't understand their cell phones or how to reboot their phone or whatever and shit like that. They don't know to update their phone and shit.
I feel like that's a big part of modern day cell phone
Yeah, that's really all it's been so far. Is just assisting people on their bill and stuff like that. We're not like a corporate office either. We're a family-owned one, I guess. So it's smaller. We don't have that big of an inventory. We don't even have as much pull as the corporate office. So like when people come to us, half the time we do need to like tell them like, sorry, we can't help you with that here. That's something you're gonna have to take to the other office down there in Butler.
Oh shit.
So yeah, like it's our job is very like simple, but like at the same time, it's like our job really relies on that commission of sales though too. So because we're a small location, we don't make a lot of extra commission like major locations would probably make.
Yeah. I am
But
trying
we
to
also
find.
don't charge everyone for every little thing either. Like half the time they've told me like straight up but the people are like nice to them, they're not even going to charge them like and it's not an activation fee. What is the other fee? Like it's a service fee or something like that. They don't even charge them that. They're just like that's technically going to us. So like nah, we're happy to help you. You're fine. We'll cut that, save you some extra money.
That's kind of cool. Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry. I was talking to my mama. No. You guys are in for a special little treat whenever you get to the sewer. It's going to be your guys' first dungeon! Hello?
Yes.
Oh, there are people here, okay. I thought everybody disappeared. This is gonna be your guys' first dungeon.
Oh, cool. Very nice.
Yes.
I'm almost done eating.
It's okay, I just had to eat a brownie. It was my dad and fiance's birthday today. My dad wanted a brownie cake. And it's fire. I suppose I can play some background tunes. Hmm.
Who the fuck's pissing on Mike?
It's a sound effect. You're entering the sewers. So now you got poo water dripping on your head. Yeah, that's enough of that until. There we go. That's better. Welcome back. Let me know when everybody's ready.
I think we're just waiting.
Yeah, possessed that fucker taking forever.
Oh, I thought that was Pizzets that came back with the nonsense.
No, different nonsense person. Pirate.
Yes.
I think Vern's going to like ask Kyoto if he could possibly teach him Abyssal so that he can study the book and have something that he could use to, well, not use, but like understand it so that he can help the team more.
I have no objection to teaching you Abyssal, but as they say, with great power comes great responsibility. It's not something to take lightly. Just know that when you're reading these words, that there's extreme power behind them, and that speaking them into existence and reading them are two different things. So when you speak something, you give it power. So he would emphasize of like, not always is it, something to read it like automatically. It's better to like take the slow path when it comes to like demons and not play around with their gambling, because literally that's how he sees it, is like a form of gambling. But yeah, he has no
Yeah, no.
objections to teaching you Abyssal.
Okay.
I'm not sure how it goes. I think it's like a learning system or something that you have to go, like, because you can't just like, I can't just like teach it to you. It's like an acquired knowledge. I think you have to like pass an intelligence check, and you have to do that over several like long rests in order to fully comprehend it. Because I'm actually like, I went through something similar in our other campaign. I actually learned like animal speak and stuff from our ranger and stuff, because he knows like how to speak to animals and shit like that. And I also learned another acquired language, and it was like, I'm pretty sure it was like an intelligence check.
Okay. So I just do that with like each long rest then.
Yeah, like until like I can't remember how many, but like we said it was something like, I think like 5 checks or whatever, and like each night you pick up a little bit more. Like you just learn it over like a process, because it's like a whole language you're teaching, so it's not something you could just learn in a day.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it takes. I'll say it would take 5 successful checks.
Okay.
But yeah, I
And
have no objections to teaching you, though.
you could probably get away with doing 2 checks in a day, but the teacher and the student would get a point of exhaustion.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that while we're waiting, we can have you see if you picked up anything on Abyssal.
Okay. I think we'll just do the like one.
Okay.
So I don't want to.
Go ahead and roll a. Be a good check for this.
I thought it was intelligence, because that's what Costas had me do for my
just
animal
general.
learning.
Just general intelligence? Yeah, I'll do general intelligence. That works.
That's why it was taking me so long on Retsu, because his intelligence score is not very high.
Go ahead and roll intelligence check.
Okay. That is a 18.
Congratulations. You know vowels.
Guy.
you know that, the word he, it, she, the, and along with basic words like
Oh, it's
some
basic stuff.
Yeah. Like, we'll say he.
Year 1 stuff
yeah,
you learn in basic grammar school.
Yeah, he taught you like greetings, like hi, how are you, good morning, good night. Probably a couple cuss words.
Cool.
I mean, technically every word in the demon language is a cuss word.
Fact. You essentially taught him how to tell somebody to fuck off in Abyssal.
So after 4 more checks, I could add Abyssal to my language.
Yeah, 4 more successful is what you'll get, and then you'll be able to successfully learn Abyssal, the known language.
Okie dokie.
Ugly duggly. Possess, you lied. You said 10 minutes. Liar!
It's been 20, you fuck.
Liar.
Could you at least pull up the map so we can see?
Oh, as you walk into the sewers? Yeah, sure. That's what you can see.
Okay. Who's pissing?
You're in a sewer, everybody.
Who's doing it? Who's pissing?
You're literally you're walking and you're walking through poo.
Oh no! I didn't mean to do that.
Where'd you go? Where do you live?
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
You left us.
I know.
So as of right now, in the very dark sewers, that is so far what you see, and this is what you hear.
Okay.
Oh, and the smell smells like rotting flesh and decay, literal feces, and a strong pungent odor of ammonia.
Good thing I can't smell.
It stinks.
I wish I was a seal right now.
Or.
Hey, man, listen. Higher levels for a bard when I have true polymorph. You can be a seal all you want.
Well, no, I only say it is interesting fun fact. Seals apparently cannot open, like they have to open their nose. They don't automatically have their noses open. It's like a failsafe in their genetics, so they can that's why they can swim so long. They have to actually force their nostrils open to breathe.
Interesting.
So they wouldn't smell it either. Their nose would have to be forced open in order to even smell it.
But unfortunately for Varian, the smell is so strong that you can literally taste it.
Good thing I can't taste.
Your eyes are burning,
joking.
damn it!
My eyes!
Actually, I will open up a little bit more.
Oh, there he is.
I was back. Sorry about that.
Hi, back.
Bacon sandwich.
I'm Dad.
Starving. Fucking hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah, Miss B.
Bacon following.
Oh my god, it's a skeleton.
So, as I described to them, you have walked into the sewer. It is very dark, very stinky, because as you can listen, you have poo water dripping on your head. You are walking through poo water. The strong smell of ammonia, feces, and decay instantly hits your nostrils.
Whoa.
Aren't you like a husk? You should have
You would.
smell.
You mentioned decay though. That's something Yoda knows about being from the demon realm. He knows about decay and that particular scent. He says something's off in here. I definitely smell rotting corpses.
Hey, Possess, Monkey has asked a very wonderful question of the campaign.
Oh god.
Are you ready for this, Phoenix?
No.
Yes. What do the dragons eat in this game?
No.
People. There you go, Monkey. There's your answer, people.
So, as Yoda did say that something's off.
Well, yeah, we're in a sewer.
Well, he's
Everything's
well,
off.
I will let him reiterate what he said.
I mentioned about the smell of decaying in bodies and smelling death.
Okay, I'm gonna be chaotic for a second. If that's okay with everyone.
I'm all for chaos, darling. Go for it.
Alright, that's one okay for chaos. Two okay. Is there a third?
Good.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Fireball and just like throw it down. And just see if maybe we can get more light and figure out what we're looking at.
Why when I can cast fairy lights?
I don't know you have spells now. No one
I've
told
always
me.
had spells. I've had one spell, fairy lights, because I'm a drow. That's it. But now I have spells. Yeah, let me go and get
Well,
the
I
thing.
mean, Firebolt's a cantrip, so I can cast it at will. So like,
Yeah, so is fairy lights.
I mean, I might be able to hit something. Firebolt. But that also,
Fireball?
well, hold on, because let me make this
I'm
point.
just thinking, if they're occultists, there could be something flammable down there. We might not necessarily want to chuck things that could then ignite said flammable thing.
Not to mention you're in a sewer full of methane gas.
Explosion.
Exactly.
Can I look around and see if there's any torches that aren't lit?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Yeah, I've got dancing lights for fairy fire.
Now let's play
Now
this
that-
smart.
I might be able to help with if you're playing the torch game. I do have burning
That
hands.
is a 15.
15? There's literally one right behind you.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna use prestidigitation and turn it on.
So, press the
Not me
digitation.
then, I guess, right?
It's not going to light the torch.
Actually, I can. That's what it does.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of the options. You can, light or snuff out fires.
I was gonna say, if he can't, I have elementalism.
Okay,
I'll light it on
so-
fire for you.
I have fucking fairy fire. I can literally summon 4 floating fucking torches. At will.
I'm all for that. Yeah, I'm all for that.
Your
Your
torch- your torch illuminated that much for you.
Green torches
Cool.
that look like oil lanterns that are just floating
So,
fire.
Hey,
I
it's
have
still
dark,
something.
I actually have dark vision for 60 feet. Do I see anything?
So do I.
Oh, wait, I have dark vision too.
Do all of you have dark vision?
I don't.
Yoda's the only one that sees nothing. I just remembered that.
So you, with your all-seeing fucking bullshit, have now illuminated. That and possessed, you have now illuminated this.
I'm also gonna cast investigation to see if there's any. I want to see if there's any any bodies have been dragged through.
Bro, there's a skeleton literally on the map.
Well, not skeletons, not dead. Alive people. Brain cells. We have them. We can utilize them.
Well, I don't know. I only got charisma.
We know. We can tell. Can I do an investigation as well?
I just got a 19 plus 1. I got 20.
You don't see necessarily signs of dragging, but there are definitely signs that there has been movement down here.
Somebody's been through here.
Can I do an
I think a lot of
investigation?
people have been through here.
Can I do an investigation to see if if there's footsteps, and if there are footsteps, is it like adults or is there children in there? Like,
There's shit.
Varen, shut up!
Is that as close as you get to a
What are you
child?
looking for?
I'm trying to see if there's footprints and stuff like that, and if there are they just adults or are there children? Like, what footsteps? I want to see footsteps.
There's a lot.
Are they heading in one specific direction?
For the time being, yes. They are following the light green path in front of you.
Okay, then can I come to like right here? So
You're stepping on shit.
So I can see a little bit further. I saw you move someone.
You didn't see me.
I saw it. I have it on stream.
I'm actually adding people.
Oh.
You can see that.
Well,
I actually have an
And
idea if y'all
right
are
there.
up for it. Sorry. I have an idea if y'all are up for it.
well, I don't know, cause I kind of now want to come like right, like here, but at the same time, I don't want to get that far away from everyone.
Alright, you're through it. Let us know how it goes!
I do. I'm
I
gonna
was
take a step here, and I'm gonna launch my torch, like the torch that's by me, as far away from me as I can. And what's the range on fairy lights? Hold on, the fairy far, whatever the fuck it is.
I'm gonna come over here.
It said that's got that's got a 120-foot range. So I'm guessing, would it be strength to throw it?
Can you go very far?
I don't know. I'm
thought
dancing lights is what I'm using.
Well, I thought dancing lights had to stay with you.
Range 120 feet apparently.
Never mind.
Which means we can all see 120 feet.
Yeah. Each lead sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius. Here you go. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the lights up to 60 feet to a new spot within range. A light must be within 20 feet of another light created by this spell, and a light that winks out of it. Okay. So in other words, the further it goes, the dimmer it gets.
Where are you moving it?
I was gonna kind of. Well, how many is each square? What we're working on it.
Each square is 5.
60, so it'll do 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna throw it like here.
And it illuminates how far?
10 foot
10 foot by the looks of it.
radius.
Hold on.
What is
Yeah,
that?
10-foot radius.
It's web, which means there's spiders.
Is that a tree? That's a straight up tree.
No, it's webs.
No, if you zoom in on it, there's a tree inside there as well, as on top of the webs.
Okay, so
Yeah.
my character, I'm gonna look at Zyla and be like, so that fireball. Maybe when I actually throw that, just
Yeah, I'll
spider
throw
web,
it.
three, burn the fire.
I think it's also 120. Yeah, it's 120 foot range. So can I just like throw it kind of like not here, but like off to the side, like over here?
You're throwing it.
Like just off
Over
to
there?
here, where like just barely where my character is off.
Wrong button. So
And okay. So does it hit anything?
no, you just get a large plume of fire.
Alright then, can I throw another one at...
Why don't you light the tree on fire so it illuminates an area?
Well, we're trying to
Again,
be
they're
stealthy.
it's vines, not a tree.
Still, light it on fire so it illuminates the area.
What if there's someone inside of it?
Oh well, they fucking got stuck in there. That's on them.
Can I do a perception check on the vines to make sure that there's no one in it?
Sure.
That's a 20.
It does not seem to have anybody in it.
Alright.
It's just vines growing on the floor.
Alright, firebolts on the vines and the spider web and burn it. Just burn it all. Burn it all!
There you go.
I'm gonna command the darkness to go away.
Alright, well, if no one else is objecting to it, I'm gonna move, right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up as well. I'm just gonna go, like, I'm just gonna follow you and be like, here.
I'll move up too. Why not?
Pirate, are you gonna just stay by the door?
I'm gonna move up, but not. I'm just kind of glancing around. I'm also. I'd like to make a. I guess it would be a perception check to see if for any traps.
Go ahead and investigation.
Investigation. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take a 10 plus 1.
Does not seem to be any traps.
Alright, I'm gonna trail behind slowly, but just kind of holding up the rear a little bit.
I'm gonna look to the left of me, since I have a dark vision of 60 feet, and yeah.
We are being cautious as hell.
I'm gonna launch my thing another fucking, like, few feet in front. So aim it for, like, over here, basically.
Over there.
Oh, wait, before you do that, I can see 60 feet in front of me from where I'm standing, so...
I know, but that's all well and good, but I can't see 60 feet. Well, actually, technically, I can, but because of the fog of war, currently, I can't.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, you're casting it over there. This is that you see. Oh no! So these are. That's not a sea hag, by the way.
But it
I had
says sea hag.
I had the proxy because apparently the dungeon master doesn't have it in his current inventory. That is a very tiny, gelatinous, oozy, cube-looking thing. Green in color, and it just kind of.
Is it a perception or perception check or history check, whatever? Do I know what that is?
Would be
I know what it is.
nature.
Nature?
Yes. Fuck, I'm gonna have to redo this whole encounter. What the fuck?
That's an 11.
You don't know what it is.
Can I roll for investigation?
Sure. I'm gonna have to delete that anyway. 'Cause-
Dude, damn. I see shit.
I'm gonna replace this thing. Because the game is being stupid. Apparently I'm gonna have to fuck the fucking another source book. There we go. It's no longer tiny, it's quite large.
Yeah.
It's what?
It's quite large, it's no
Clearly
longer
a
tiny.
gelatinous cube.
The original gelatinous oozy thing, it didn't. Apparently, I don't own the source book for it, so it wouldn't let me use it. So it is. I changed it now. It's now quite large, and it is still cubey, and it's still quite gooey and just kind of.
Is there
kinda
anyone inside of it?
There's all sorts of rats. There's definitely rat bones, and that's all you can see at the moment.
Guys, what do you think? Should I chunk a firebolt at it?
I grab Zyla and I put my hand on and I'm just like, shh. Don't think it's noticed us. Let's back up and regroup with the other two and come up with a plan.
Okay.
Good move. I was gonna say the exact same thing.
Y'all are way too cautious, bro.
The gelatinous cube? It's best not to fight it. It's best to go around it.
Well, I mean, I'm not against
possible levels.
Yeah, but
just
like, I
feeling like,
mean,
hey.
You know what,
we're
Baron?
also
You go
trying.
fight it. You
But
go fight it.
we're
Okay.
we can fight it
Okay.
on our way out though. That's what I'm thinking, because like the thing I'm thinking is we still have the element of surprise on these cultists. It's probably theirs. They probably put it there as a trap or like an alarm, so that if we attack that thing, they know we're coming. So I'm thinking
But
of
what
it
if it's dead?
best to go around it.
It's not gonna know if it's not good. They're not gonna know if we're here if it's dead. And also,
they
as well,
summoned it,
I hate to
though.
add, it's all well and good telling it on the way out, but who's to say that we're not going to be leaving in a very, very hurry with a load of people behind us? The last thing we need is to deal with something big and gelatinous blocking our way.
That could be a big advantage, though. It could also be used as a trap for them, because what if we use it on our escape to have them just fucking run into it as we run past it?
They're trapped. They know it's there.
What if they don't though? That's you just said what if they don't know that it's there or whatever. Essentially, like what if they're
Y'all
like
are
what if they
overthinking
don't
this.
know about it? You know?
I didn't say that. I said that it's better to not have someone. In
No,
the way.
you before you had mentioned like it's there. Like it could be that they won't even know that like if we attack it anyway. You were saying like even if we did attack it, they wouldn't know. Like they wouldn't be alerted by it. I'm saying like
Well, yeah,
okay on that thought process though like. That was more where I was coming from on that end, in response to that, I guess.
Okay. Either way, I don't
What?
think it's a good idea to leave something skulking around behind us whilst we're trying to find our way around.
There is paths that lead other directions, though. I would say, like, let's see what our other options are, and if we have to, then we go through there. But if we have
Okay.
alternate routes,
I'm gonna casually flick one of my lights down this way.
Okay.
It's a giant spider.
that's better than a gelatinous cube.
Gelatinous cube is easier.
I'm gonna walk to like right here so I can see 60 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same on this side. I'm gonna sort of just creep up here.
While they're doing that, I'm just gonna move up to the edge here and peek around the side and just keep a vision on it and see what it's doing.
Well,
And
do
if
you have
it's-
dark vision?
It's still within the range that I can see through.
Hang on, no, I'll go around.
It's
just
not.
sneak
It's
by
not.
here.
It's dimly lit. It's not pitch black.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'll sneak by here and just look in like this direction. I'll look in this direction 60 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll come back.
Two
There are
gelatinous
so
cubes.
there's 2 gelatinous cubes.
Oh,
I'm gonna
great.
come right here.
This
Probably gonna
definitely
regret
leads
it.
me to believe that it's a summon, I would say to Baron.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneaky my way to here.
I bet those are. I actually think that those are This
Down
is above
this
table.
way.
I think those are actually like placed there to keep people from getting into where the actual cultists are.
Do you think
Probably.
there's possibly a doorway on the other end of that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna scooch up here so I can see up this end.
Best to just kind of investigate first, and then if we have to go through them, then we go through them. But it's worthwhile to just investigate and see what's going on first. Because it's
I'm
better to
moving my
like.
light up here.
What if we get in there and
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
starts flooding in
invisibility.
from behind us? We're in a kill box at that point. You know what I mean? It's wedged between 2 gelatinous cubes and then people blocking the doorway. We'd be fucked.
Oh yeah, no, I want none about fighting them in there. We can certainly lure them out and smack them from range before we get anywhere. fucking
Alright,
So
near
just
them.
fireball them.
Is that you were looking where?
Exactly. Yeah,
Uh,
they're in there.
Up here, dude.
Okay. As you look, you
I'm gonna quickly. Yeah, has it noticed me?
it doesn't seem to notice you.
Okay, I'm gonna slowly back up so as to not draw its attention, and then just kind of make my way back round and be like, "Hey, oh, hang on, where's Zyla? Zyla,
I'm over
come
here.
back! Come
I
back!
want to
Come
look down
back!
this way.
Come back!"
You wanna look down the way, do you?
I
That way, yeah.
message Zyla, and I'm like, "Get your booty back here. There's a zombie."
Give me a second. I'm looking at something. I'm looking at-
I'm looking at something.
Yeah, I just want to see what's going on this way. I
This
saw
could be
you move
advantageous
something.
to us.
Yeah, a zombie by the looks of it.
You're cheating! Stop! He's cheating!
That's a cheetah!
There you go, Zyla.
Fuck! Have they seen me?
Oh, oh, oh!
I have an idea. Can I see the cultists as well, or is it just her that sees
No,
them?
it's
It's
just me.
It's just her that
Okay.
sees them.
Do they
So
see
I'm gonna
me?
cast message and be like, anything
Roll a
up
stealth
there?
check.
A stealth? No.
Yep.
Yep.
No. I need a good
What?
roll.
Just her or all of us?
Just her.
Okay.
It's a 12 minus 2 or
10.
10.
No memento.
You are very good at this.
You are very lucky. They did not notice you.
Wonderful. I'm gonna very slowly.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I just rolled 1. There's 3 of them there.
Still start backing up.
One seeing you. One seeing you. He goes, hey, hurry!
Shit.
Play
the
it
one
cool.
that-
Play it cool.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. Because
I
I've got those
messaged-
You know,
fucking robes in my...
I'm gonna walk over.
And with
I'm gonna
that-
walk over.
And,
No,
and
no,
with
no.
that, we're going to end this session.
No!
Son of a bitch!
I cast Scorching Ray on them.
You have to wait till next session.
Ginger, I was gonna say, don't cast anything yet, because don't forget, I've still got those fucking robes in my backpack. We might be able to trick them.
They see me.
I can just disguise self.
They see
Yeah.
me as I am.
Right. Okay.
Well, I have a plan for that. I literally have a plan for that.
They've already seen me. If y'all can like
I
hide
know. I have a
yourselves-
plan.
If you can hide yourselves, I'd do it.
Do you wanna can you I don't know, message us and let us know? Like, fuck, I've been seen.
I message back, fuck, I've been seen.
By what?
The cultists? Cultists are here.
Right,
Cultists,
right.
come help.
I have an idea. On that bombshell before we end. Yota, and I quickly grab my backpack and throw him one of the robes. I'm like, fucking put that on, and I quickly put the other one on. I'm like, Farron, just go with us. I have an idea.
I'll just snap my fingers and disguise myself and do disguise self to look like a drow cultist.
Perfect.
I-
I'm the only one who's just sitting there vulnerable, just going.
I
"Fuck."
agree, and I throw on the robes and I look to him and say, "Prisoner routine."
I'm like, no, not prisoner. I've got an idea, and I quickly run after so that I look like I'm out of breath, as if I've been chasing after her, but not in an angry way, like a wait, come back kind of way.
That,
Like,
yeah, that's kind of what I meant. It's
I-
like we're gonna try and like escort her like a prisoner. Yeah, like we're gonna be like going to get her like intruder. We're gonna take her to the cell.
No,
Don't worry.
no. I cast message, not intruder. No, she's one of us, but she hasn't been given her robes yet, and that's why we're chasing after her, saying like,
I
wait,
was
Stop,
stop, get out of my head. I was literally thinking of doing that.
Okay, so an initiate. I got you. Okay.
I was gonna run over there and be like, this isn't the right way. Alright, that's initiation's this way.
Are we killing it here then? Are we ending it here?
We are going to end it
You
there.
don't want to end it with a potential successful persuasion check?
No,
Nope.
'cause I gotta work.
Cliffhanger.
So, with that being said, you guys have made your way into the sewers of Duras, now confronted with 3 Dark Order cultists. Will you guys get caught, or you guys manage to talk your way out of this? Let's find out.
Well, as long as y'all let me do the talking.
Let's find out next week.
I don't know.
Buddy,
Thank you,
I'm
guys.
a bard. We're
I
known for
I
it.
hope you guys are enjoying the story so far.
with that being said, thank you all so much who has tuned in to watch. All of us greatly appreciate it, and we all hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you again.
As for my players,